hi, it's me. I am here. It's me. Hello. We are back with more Anthology of the Killer. Last time we started this off and we did the first 4 of the little games in the compilation. Voice of the Killer was the first one. We liked it. Yeah, let me check. Yes, we did voice, hands, drool, and then finished up with eyes of the killer. So today on the menu is flesh of the killer, blood of the killer, ears of the killer, heart of the killer, face of the killer, and maybe some bonus rooms if we have time and feel like it. I already forgot what the first one I'm looking for is. Flesh of the killer. Right, we're gonna go find flesh of the killer. I really like this game series. Drool of the Killer is still my favorite of the four that we've done, but they've all been very good. Bonus tunnels. Oh, this is where I got lost last time. This is the way we go. Eyes of the Killer was very good as well. It got very, very spooky at the end. Oh, that bear is not just special effects. Don't be fooled. There might be a murderous policeman in there. Redundant. There might be a policeman in there. Aha! Here we go. Flesh of the Killer. Ooh, looks like this one might be, like, art gallery themed. Oh! That's a cool painting. Art gallery themed, maybe. I wish I could look up. There's, like, stuff higher up. Hey, that looks like BB. Flesh of the Killer. Let's go in. Let's start Flesh of the Killer. That's a big scary face behind us. Let's go. Oh. Okay. The coast is clear. Hup, 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 this way! Stop treading on my robe. BB, what are we doing? What are we doing? BB, what are we doing? Hey, guys! Don't leave me! It's dark! These are some high-quality crates. This must be how rich people live. Which direction were we going again? BB, hurry up with that light! Execute Omega Tactics! I don't know what that means! Don't yell at me! Me every single day of my life. Wow, it's just like being in a bank. Well, we kind of are. Those are the aesthetics of power. Stay alert. Guys, what are we doing? I'm scared. I don't know the context for why we're here. I can't believe there's been no security so far. If I had stuff stored here, I'd be really irate. Maybe it's a rota issue. Oh, so maybe it's not a gallery, it's like a storage space? Like an archive. I can't believe I forgot the word archive. Guys, what are we doing? Are we stealing stuff? Stay alert! We're too conspicuous out here. You were the one who insisted we all dress this way. What are we even meant to be? I thought more of these statues would have heads! That's why we're disguised as virtues, to blend in. Wait, we are? Which virtues? Well, let me see. There's Dusty, Gummo, Jurisprudence, the one with the hair. Anyway, we're wasting time. Let's just keep going. Boy, they really went all out. I thought this place was meant to be a secret. Well, not to everyone. Is this meant to be Hercules? He looks a little off-brand. It's probably one of the donors. Being portrayed as a god is one of the traditional benefits of arts patronage. If either of you want a Hercules Sona, let me know. I'm friends with a guy online. I don't want a Hercules Sona. No unauthorized access. Oops, I guess we should just head home. No, I saved for weeks for that big crate. Can I have a Megara Sona instead of a Hercules Sona? She's cool. Hey, the stupid golden elevator's cordoned off. Leave it. What we want should be right down the stairs. Hehehe, it's here! I knew it'd be here! Was that the painting we're after? Museum of Moral Art. So the legends were true. BB, do the lead-in that we talked about. Ahem. On X of March XXXX, an expedition was assembled to confirm the existence of an urban legend. In a tax-exempt Freeport just outside the city, artworks are being stored for display in a private museum. Here to shine light on a murkier-than-normal corner of the art world are representatives of all the major fields. Max, photography. Claude, art history. Ray, relational aesthetics. BB, zines. One of the major fields of art. All findings to be submitted as end-of-term group assignment for community college. 20 credits. Well, I hate to admit it, but this place is really very swish. I can feel my culture level rising just from walking around. The hallway's paintings have a Vanitas theme in homage to the erotic skull art of yesteryear. Oh, we love some erotic skull art. Okay, so now I know why we're here. We're just kind of here to look around and have a nosy, and then... Oh, that is some erotic skull art. Excuse me. The catalogue modestly lists assembled masterpieces. Skull with ball. Skull with fruit basket. Skull with flesh. A devastating rebuke to the vanity and transitoriness of having flesh. How many of these are there? Ooh, wait, no, oh god. The camera gets fucked up when I move in certain ways. There's the painting I'm looking at. The skull boobies. I like the skull boobies painting. A tasteful plaque acknowledges tax-deductible charity donations from the Zacklers of opioid industry fame. Wait, that can't be right. Zacklers? They changed their name to seem relatable to younger Jerrys. Oh my god. What's this one called? World of Skulls by MT Lot. Yes, I guess it's good fun to have a theme. That is a lot of skulls. Can't argue with that. Oh, there's 2 doors. I hate when there's 2 doors, because then I have to decide. Apparently, moral art is going through a boom period right now on account of all the murders. Who says there's no ethical way to make money? I wonder how much all of these are worth. Wash your hands. Ah, that's what this exhibit is called. Wash your hands. I see. Ah, yes. I'm understanding the themes and motifs of this artwork is washing your hands. Certificates of provenance hang discreetly on the walls to let you know you're not being imbued with any counterfeit morals. Some of the countries these were taken from no longer exist. I'm sure some of them were taken while the countries were being made to no longer exist. The canvases all come pre-enclosed in little Ziploc wrapping to prevent scuffs during trades and resales. The little touches are always what you're paying for. Whoa! Clowns regard me from north, south, east, and west. I guess this place is still enough of a traditional museum to have a cursed-feeling children's recreational area. That is so much clown. Oh my god. I am simply not this down to clown. Help, help, help. This is too much clown. Hey BB, check it out. It's a collection of children's book illustrations. Look, here's 4 children in Lamassu. Is that the one where they all get hit by a truck on entering puberty? This one looks familiar. Isn't this Pleasant Child and Horrible Child? My favourite was always the Horrible Child. I love famous children's story, Pleasant Child and Horrible Child. It looks like we need a pass to get through the door, but you're able to pick locks, right? Why would you think that? Yeah, like why? Sorry, Ray, I cannot pick locks. I am but a humble zine maker. Let's try the other door. Please? I must admit I could get used to a museum without any crowds. Even the security seems very discreet. Oh, hi. I could really believe we're the only living people here. I always thought art had to be stored cold, but the air in here is tropical and humid, like being in a reptile house. Maybe they're trying out a new technique. Mistrust the stranger. I'm always saying. Another themed collection. Mistrust the stranger. Look out for stranger. Who's that? A stranger? Hand taps your shoulder. It's the stranger. All the hits. I really like this one. I love these two little guys. Oh god, who's there? It's the stranger. I wonder if being around all these paintings is making me more moral. Maybe they make you sign a waiver if you work here, just in case. Hey, I recognize this. Klopstock's 3 Owls impaling a naked woman on a sword. It's on loan from the lobby of the police department. Why is it normally in the lobby of the police department? Police don't have enough brains to understand art. Whoa! Okay. Oh, I hate these ones. There was a print in my bedroom when I was a kid. I always thought the elephant changed position a bit whenever I looked the other way. BB, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I love that elephant. That elephant fucking rules. Whoa! Oh my god, the cat! The trumpet cat that looks kind of like Garfield? That's awesome. I always just thought they were weird. What are they even meant to represent? Well, there's a story that if you hold your hand out to an elephant, it will place its paw softly on yours and look you dead in the eye. Wow. Oh, cute elephant. Look at that one. Aww. If you're a good person, it will simply shake your hand. But if you're a bad person, then it will stomp down and maim you instantly. I used to have nightmares about it. What's moral to an elephant? Who knows? Anyway, Claude says it's probably just a metaphor for man's dominion over the earth or something. No, it sounds real. I've watched a documentary about this. Ooh. Contraptions. Wanpaku Dead Wife. Oh boy, new media. This one is a cabinet for Wanpaku Dead Wife, the video game that makes you cry, from medium auteur Joe Grown. How many dead wives can you collect? I think my top score is 8. Instructive moral diorama from the 19th century, depicting the doleful fates of those who commit simony. What's this on the side? Cabinet 28 of 246. Please insert coin. Oh, it appears I don't have coin. Morality Animal by MT Lott. The plinth is empty. Isn't this kind of conceptual gesture a little played out? Yeah, you're right. This part feels like a storage area, but for pieces that were insufficiently good, or insufficiently moral, or what? Ooh! Nice. Over here are some haphazard paintings of people in security uniforms smiling and playing the harp. Well, at least I can see why these didn't make the cut. Gimme keycard. Hey, someone left their second floor keycard around. Maybe they were overcome by aesthetic effect. Ah. I'm so glad there's nothing scary or evil or murderous in this private museum, and we're just gonna have a good, nice time looking at art, and nothing bad is gonna happen at all. I can really let my guard down now. That's fine. There's probably just the wind knocked all these paintings down. Max, are you still in here? Why is everything all knocked about? This is exactly why I prefer to go off by myself. See, this room's fine, so it's all fine. This room's fine as well. See, it was just that one room. There was just a strong gust of wind and it's all fine. Clown room again! We love clown room. Pondering the Immutable, MT Lott. There sure are a lot of paintings by this guy. It's no surprise. Ever since his first appearance, Empty Lot was recognized as one of the leading lights of neo-moral art. Oh, not just moral, but neo-moral art now. We've moved on. Ah, we're up on balcony now. His works include refreshing updates on all the classic motifs. Knife safety, don't wake Papa, repayment of a debt. A cynical age was won over anew by the elegance of these simple but lasting moral themes. So what happened to him? Well, he was eventually arrested for eating a woman, but that doesn't mean his work has nothing to teach us. Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. Incidentally, isn't putting a moral art museum inside a Freeport kind of a mixed message? Well, traditionally tax evasion counts as a political issue rather than a moral one. How about trespassing? That one's actually moral again. They really get you coming and going with these things. Man, it smells rank in here. I wonder if this is some secret kind of art preservation strategy. Well, that's what we're here to learn. Susanna and the Stranglers. Hey, a new empty lot! I've never heard of that one. I wonder if it was found after his death. Well, the paint is still wet. Ooh, creepy! The paint is still wet! I love the way that, like, there's distinction between political and moral crimes based on whether it's rich people doing it or not. Okay, there's a scary thing. Tax evasion is a rich person crime, so it's a political issue. I thought we might have some kind of trouble. Just leave this guy to me. Gonna get you, man! I was the #1 delinquent of my Hans Obrist reading group. Oh my fucking god! Run! I'm not gonna question how he got eaten. That's a mask. It just had a big eyeball behind the mask. Oh no! Ah! The door's blocked! Oh, the scary getter got me. Oh shit. I've been turned into an art. What is this? Why am I holding a vase? I'm sure there was a good reason in this, the best of all possible worlds. But now I'd better get back to my tour. There are 88,000 more rooms in the Pantheon to see. Oh god. Oh, look at the walls. Oh, looking a bit organic, those walls, aren't they? I have been fully eaten and swallowed. Such poignance and elegance is in these statues. How beautiful in every respect. It makes me want to scream, and I don't know why. I guess that's what they mean by disinterested contemplation. Shake hands, shake hands. Well, although everything here is as beautiful and classical as can be, I'm starting to feel a little unease. I don't remember how I got in here, and there seem to be no exits. Also, who's making that sound? This is back the way I came. Oh, I did! Oh, nice hands, let me eat, yum yum. Ah, whoa! Hate, I hate it! Wait, did I just fall out of a painting? Well, I'd prefer not to think about that. Right now I just want to escape from the museum before I end up in an award-winning traveling corpse exhibition. Oh god, those are my friends! There's Max and Ray, but the paintings are too high up for me to get at by myself. I hope they're trapped in better visions of the good than I was, at least. Yeah, he looks like he's having a great time being chased by Clown. What about the other friend? We had a third friend with us. Wet paint mixed into multicolour sludge drips down the walls, and inscrutable moral tableau can be dimly glimpsed underneath. I can hear gloved hands scuttling on marble tile ahead. Where's my other friend, though? Can I go back into this area? No, I guess not. And this looks like me, BB, washing her hands, but with scary eyes. Oh god, they're all BB. Blobby, misshapen pseudo-BBs grin back at me from all the walls, holding tennis rackets, tiny dogs, frozen images of my own best life. Did I escape in the middle of conversion to a moral icon? It's entirely possible. Smiling reflections reach towards me from every side. For a second I want to climb back into the canvas, and maybe all that stops me is a deep desire to remain annoying instead. Hey, is this a door or just a painting of a door? Ah! Oh, fuck. I guess I walked into that. Is this a different paint world? The air here feels less reverent, thick with smoke and a smell like rotten eggs. Oh, no. Oh god, no, I don't like the look of this. Oh no. Okay, at least they're not coming for me. In their filthy cave outside the good, there lurk the strangers, waiting to commit unspeakable crimes for unintelligible reasons. They watch me but make no move to chase, busy haunting the doors of the ideal. Oh god. Bird-headed man. Is that the killer? We need to get out of this painting right now. When I climb back out, I'm in some kind of boardroom, part of the Freeport's executive suite. The managers hang upon the walls, mean ex-cops and art world toadies locked in moral display. You know what, that's fine by me, they can stay in there. Over here are pictures of the board of directors, anonymized to protect the safety of the city's leading families. Still, the glaring red eyes are sort of familiar. The strangers from the door painting, maybe? A little display full of corporate promo materials. They all look extremely unread. Mission statement. The horrible murders the city have driven renewed interest in moral ideals. To protect existing investment, a vault, a marvelous vault, secures the eternal verities from tax responsibilities. There is some comfort to know that even when everybody is dead, morality can last forever. Ah, not yet, not yet, Wait a minute, BB, is that you? Claude, hey, I'm glad you're alright. I wasn't sure whether or not you, Why are you whipping yourself with what looks like a security lanyard? Well, the thing that got Ray was some kind of morality robot, right? So I thought, maybe if the rest of us, repented and tried to adopt its teachings... I'm not taking moral lessons from a mechanical lion. It hasn't even been elected! How come nobody in this town can go 10 minutes without starting a cult? We'll go find Ray and Max quick and then Vamoose. I thought they'd both been turned to paintings. It's not so bad. It gives you a new perspective. More paintings. I wonder if being trapped inside these things is some kind of ironic punishment for trespassing in the museum. The world of morality weirdly resembles that of cheap slasher films, huh? And as we know, cheap slasher films are made by murderous cults. Oh, I'm not going that way! Let's go this way! Let's keep moving! Don't stop moving! It's fine as long as I keep moving. Nothing bad will happen. About the artist. Probably not very helpful at this point. MT Lot's celebrated moment of moral awakening occurred after the artist watched 1,000 hours of children's cartoons on a dare. Realizing morality was too important to be left to human fallibility, he set about embodying it in immortal objects known as works of art. Using capital acquired from his many supporters in the NGO space, he soon began work on his most ambitious project yet. The unfinished remains of this work... something. It cuts off. That's not helpful. I love that it was from watching thousands of hours of children's cartoons. Hey, the canvases in here were all stripped bare. Well, except for that one. Oh shit. Ah! Garden 2 by MT Lot. Is it me or does this one seem a bit more worked than the others? Fuck. Oh! Uh-oh. Realism. In the lion's garden, the air is clear and smells like drying blood. Flower stalks are shaking in the lack of wind. Somebody is looking at me, I can't see. Somebody is looking to eat me. Oh, fuck, that's... Oh, this is weird. Oh, I am unsettled. I don't want to be in this painting anymore. The garden is well tended, but not for me. I can glimpse the rightful owners stalking round me through the grass. I know there are more lions since I can't see them. Something close is licking blood from its jaws. Oh, I know there are more lions since I can't see them. Chilling. The plain behind the trees keeps stretching and I can see shapes waiting in the shadow of hexagonal ruins for the day to cool. How does the song go? Lions after slumber in unvanquishable number? The statuary here is jumbled, but offers no place a paw can't reach. Marble faces watch me with the eyes of lions. Something behind me climbs out of the rubble and slinks away. I carefully avert my eyes. Oh, what's going on over here? Very large plant. I'm so scared. I don't want to get eaten by lions. My friends! Hey, it's BB. I thought the elephant got you. Let's not talk about the elephant. What are you guys up to? Waiting to die? I wonder what happens when you die here. Do you just become another moral prop? Like all the vases, cherubs, bowls of fruit, circulating endlessly from painting to painting? What, so you think the lion just responds to moral iconography without knowing what any of it means? It's just mechanical pattern recognition? I don't know. I was sort of just complaining. So if we just, perform the right moral iconography, we should be fine? Sire, greetings! You're just in time for the opening act of an instructive moral play. Would you like to sit in on the first act? Verily, esteemed parent, with courtesy and desire for self-betterment I ask thee, what is it that is best in life? Prithee, son, deference to duly constituted authority is the first step on the path of wisdom. The most important thing of all is, wash your hands. Wasn't that beautiful? Perhaps with patience and compassion, we all may someday— Now, Ray! Now! It's me, the horrible child! Ah! Quickly, hit it while it's down! Sig Semper! The last king with the entrails of the last priest! Get his ass! How long does it take to beat a robot to death? The answer may surprise you. Oh hey, thanks for the follow! I appreciate it. You know, despite everything, I still find myself drawn to these. Portraits of the good. The right life congealed into an inherent... I can read, I promise. The right life congealed into an inert and frozen object world, safe from the back and forth of creaturely existence. Snapshots from a place as alien to us as the canyons of Mars. Nice ears, thank you! Who are you talking to? Come on, we found a fire exit. For real? Well, never mind. Before leaving, we took stock. There wasn't much left standing in the Freeport where the lion had passed. I was sort of worried we'd accidentally wiped out the international art market in the tumult. But according to the papers, the paintings continued to be bought and sold as though nothing had changed. M.T. Lod's influence continued to spread. There was even a children's cartoon to better convey his moral teachings in contemporary form. This adaptation was mostly known for the volume and variety of pornographic fan art it inspired. Just like real-life children's cartoons. And that was Flesh of the Killer. That was less scary than the previous one. It was nice to have a break from the scares. It was still a little scary, but it was mostly just a weird time with my friends. This is kind of... How much were the tickets again? I'm becoming increasingly skeptical that all the young people love it. All the young people love it. Don't question that. Oh my god, it's Drinky Bird. Oh, and that's scary. That Pikachu is cute! Yeah! It's a very old Pikachu. This is a childhood Pikachu. It's a beanie Pikachu. It's full of beans. He comes from the 90s. Ugh! Looks squishy. He is squishy. Which way am I going? Am I going in this one? Is this the way to the next one? It sure is. Blood of the Killer. Whoa. Let's go in. The 90s, yeah! Blood of the Killer. It's just a regular night in the big city. Yes, that's what I'll say. They don't know I'm delivering a package. BB, where are we? What's going on here? BB, can we have some context for where we are and what we're doing? Must be rare. I mean, things from the 90s are very rare. BB, what's going on, BB? Like you. Like me, exactly. I am also from the 90s. And oh. Okay, there's a lot of, like, curtains around here. And I'm incredibly rare. There's only one of me. What's inside? I'll never tell. I feel it moving softly and... Oh, never mind. Don't think about it. 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 Oh. Girl, what are we doing here? Oh! Oh! We were asleep and having a dream. Oh, that's right. I meant to try looking it up next time I had one of those dreams. Dream Interpretation Guide 5th Edition Travel Edition. Well, these things are always open to discussion. Dream of snakes, a lucky dream which portends success in business and in snakes. Dream of water. Like the water, you too shall receive lottery jackpot dividends. Just like the water. Dream of delivering a package. Violent death impending. Don't make plans. Fuck. BB's report. It's 10 AM and I'm heading out of the city to investigate a zine deal gone wrong. In the small town of Rivertown, a new distro was started with assistance from XX City. But recently, communiques from the town have stopped appearing. As the only one who has a rail card, I was appointed to re-establish contact and report on the progress of the scheme. The name of my contact is Clarice. Bong! The next stop is Rivertown. The final stop is Rivertown. This train no longer stops at Factory. I mean, it sounds fine, but what do I do if she's just being too busy to call? Break her legs? Alas, our organizational charter commits us to accountability in the scene. I've never even been out here before. Maybe I should try to be more worldly. People are staring at me in the station, so I smile and wave back. That's how you do things in the country. Is it? Not the country I come from. Welcome to Rivertown, home of the Drinky Bird. Visit world's largest Drinky Bird while you're here. Wow! You see, this is what you find when you take the time to expand your horizons. I would like to see the world's largest Drinky Bird. That does sound fun. What year in the 90s? Ooh, that's too personal information to be sharing online. It's just one of them. It's just one of the ones in the 90s, you know? This statue commemorates the 200 workers incinerated by the Great Drinky Bird Factory Fire of 19XX. On the other hand, tourist stuff is pretty much the same all over. In brochure speak, this town is picturesque. I'll find out what that means someday. The houses are pretty, but half the doorways are bricked up, as if this place was set on becoming its own shrine. I am here. Well, Clarice's place isn't far, but I don't even have her number. Wouldn't it be weird if I just show up? Maybe I should buy her a sandwich or something as well. Maybe. There's a store here. Oh, it seems to just sell Drinky Birds, though. Rows of wooden, non-functional little Drinky Bird statuettes are the only things for sale at the street kiosk. Are these things a lost technology? Maybe they keep the real ones for connoisseurs. Oh, why would you buy a Drinky Bird that can't drink? It's just a bird, then. A beautiful remnant of the town's prosperous heyday, sealed and preserved by the Historical Society. Well, the bricks are a bit much, but I guess I can't blame them for being thorough. Oh, I don't have a command. Also, I'm not on any social media, I'm afraid. Beneath me is the town's famous river. The stained red by generations of opaque industrial processes. A real taste of the pastoral. I wonder if I can get a postcard while I'm here. I quit all of the social media because it was making me mad and sad all the time. So I was like, do you know what? I can just not do this. And then I stopped doing it. I like BB's little coat. Her little red coat. Kinda same. Yeah. Social media used to be fun, and it just is not anymore. Oh! Spooky guy. When I visit somewhere new, I always find myself imagining what it would be like if I lived there. If this road were the one I walked down every day, expected and invisible. The same trips to the shops and the bus stop, only now infused with mystery. Like I could be looking at my life from the outside, as if I were myself to become a stranger. I don't like this creepy guy. Kinda same, but was hoping to see more. Oh, I have a YouTube VODs channel for all my VODs, but I don't know if I have a command for it or a link to it. I'm very good at this. I wonder if watching Gilmore Girls has given me inflated expectations around small town life. The guy keeps getting closer. Anyway, if I have these directions right, Clarice's apartment should be right in the middle of that smoldering wreckage. Uh-oh. No! Smoldering... I read the words and it just did not register in my brain what I was saying. I was like, oh, yeah, smoldering wreckage. That's bad. Birdtown #1 history issue. Oh man, poor Clarice. I hope she got out in time. Oh! Jenny! Hi, Jenny! I will hydrate, thank you. How are you doing, Jenny? Don't worry! I'm a murderer! Yes? Boy, was I surprised to hear they'd sent 2 of us out here. I guess this town must be a bigger deal than it looks. Incidentally, where's your mask? I'm incognito? I'm good, thank you. How are you? It's complicated. Like, I'm kind of okay. I'm kind of good. But also, in another completely distinct way, I'm absolutely terrible. You know what I mean? And both at the same time. Well, good news, I'm nearly through with my report. Yes, the case is very nearly closed. Maybe you wasted a trip. Ha 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 ha. Just 1 or 2 loose ends. Why does this guy think I'm a murderer? Yes, I do know what you mean. Damn. I'm glad you understand, but also... I'm sorry that you can relate to that. I'm in a hedge maze. Dude, who the fuck are you? Listen, here's the list of other places on the same supply chain. Check them out and try to re-establish contact. And don't tell anyone who isn't a murderer or I'll have to beat them slowly to death with a hammer. On second thought, tell whoever you like. Ha 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 ha. I'm sorry you're going through it, but also not going through it, but also going through it. Thank you. You really do understand. Gee, thanks. Well, I'd better go. Safe, unsafe travels? Unsafe. Wow, what a pro. Oh my fucking god! That murderer just got murdered! Man, what was all that about? Was that guy looking for Clarice? It didn't seem like a good time to ask him to clarify. Well, it's not like I have any other leads, and some of these do seem like places you might drop off a zine. Map of Rivertown. Oh my god, why can't I just go like way off the map? Why can't I go way off the map? Okay, this is... Oh! I didn't expect me to just be there. I thought I'd have to like press a button to confirm. Excuse me, would there be a record store around here? Follow the smoke. Oh. Well, he may have exaggerated a bit. Any smoke here will have already disappeared, along with the owners. Melted 78s form thick black puddles in the ash. Jenny, you missed out earlier. I was in an art gallery and there was an entire clown room in the art gallery. I wish I'd had a chance to poke around in here before it burned. You can find good stuff in these little record stores. I've never even heard of any of these bands. Bloody Hands and his Night Stranglers, live from the Bird Museum. Oh man, was it cool? It was so cool. It had a lot of clown paintings on the walls, but also the wallpaper was covered in clown faces. Like, just rows and rows and rows of clown faces. It was maybe a little bit too much clown. Fuck, I just completely skipped some dialogue. I was too busy clown yapping. Well, it's probably not the lounge. The air feels different here, like I've walked into a much larger structure. Is this a transport tunnel or something? What's with all the crates? Clown yapping. But yeah, as soon as I walked into that room, I thought of you. I was like, oh man, if only Jenny was here, she'd love all these clowns. Oh, that's so sweet. I know you love clowns. Tightly packed bundles of rubber horror masks. A sticker on the side reads XX City. But is it from or to? Hey Mandy, I'm thinking aloud, but wouldn't it be a lot easier to follow this girl if we just broke both her legs? Oh! I mean, as inconspicuously as possible. That's a good point, Handy, but we've got to stay undetected. I've got it. Let's kill her first. Then we can break her legs and follow her around. Yes. Wait, hold on. I feel like we are missing something here. But what? But what? How many possible combinations are there for A, killing her, B, breaking her legs, C, following her around? Maybe we could experiment until we found one that felt right in the moment. I'm just gonna keep moving. I don't want these guys to break my legs or kill me. Very different vibe. Hey, Rose! Thank you for the caramel dancing. I see, an iterative approach. Well, that's 6 possibilities unless we do some of them more than once. But does the perfect combination really exist? Handy, I want to believe it does. Whoa, what? How are you doing, Rose? I hope you're doing well. Oh, but aren't you just the cutest little murderer? Yes, you are. You're going to be executed for your crimes against history. Yes, you will. Stop that. Wait, why does everybody in this town think I'm a murderer? Is it just a coat? Someone may or may not have got Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth on sale today. I can't imagine who that would be. Oh my god, Rose! That's so exciting. I love Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Did you get it? Did you get the, what's it called? The Complete Edition with Hacker's Memory, or did you just get Cyber Sleuth? Complete Edition? Fuck yes! Yeah, Hacker's Memory is so fucking good. I mean, Cyber Sleuth is really good on its own, but Hacker's Memory is just like next level above, you know? No use denying it, we've already seen you around with notorious criminal Murderer X. Also, we've been reading your zine, a truly heinous document that records your many crimes. July 3rd, Cannibal Blood Feast. July 10th, more knife murders. July 13th, Decomposing Corpse. Those are bands! It's called a scene report! I can't wait to take over the world with Angelwomon. Right, as you should. Also, wait, did you really read my zine? Like, all of it? What did you think? A little prolix? But that's not a problem you'll have anymore. Everyone's a critic! Run away, 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 run away. I think, have you started Cyber Sleuth yet? Or have you not played it at all yet? Oh my god, that's too many masks. Why would anybody store their masks this way? I see a door up top and clamber on, greasy rubber Dracula masks slipping out in great cascades beneath my feet. Nope, not played it at all yet. Ooh. I still hear my 2 pursuers, but hopefully it's even harder to climb up that stuff in heels. Did I fall into a war between rival party supply chains? There's a character who you meet right near the start of the game, who I think you will absolutely love. You know, this is a very high-end horrible mask facility for such a little town. I wonder who's running it, and hope I never have to find out. I should probably wait until I finish FF16 before I start it up, though. Ooh! Kill you, kill you, kill you, kill you! Ouch. What did I actually learn from all that? Well, at least there are 2 people in this town who bother keeping up with zines. I wonder if they've ever met Clarice. Okay, I didn't learn anything from that, but the next place I go will have some answers. Book depository. Clarice, I love that we can just come off the map. The map is for traveling around town, but we can also just wander around. Street market. Okay, we got street market and book depository, I think, as our two options now. Let's go to the book depository. You know, not to sound jaded, but I feel like I already have a good idea which building here will turn out to have been the book depository. Doesn't this place have a fire department? All these mysterious fires are giving me series of unfortunate events vibes. Mysteriously uncharred pages in the wreckage. Were they placed here after the fire? What do they say? A true secret history of the murderers and wreckers by a concerned citizen. That's a lot of words. What is this shit? The wrecker history of the murderers and wreckers that is the false history which stands in place of the true history evident to the merest child is that false history which the wreckers and murderers seek to substitute for the glorious true history of the world. The truth of history is a beautiful house filled with statues, etc., and it is the people without history, the murderers and wreckers and conspirators who stand outside this house and try to break in through the windows in order to replace everything with their disease history and their wrecker history, which a child can tell is the false history but which nevertheless is passed to us as the real history and the true, as opposed to the really true and the truly real history, which is that of the houses and the monuments and factories and statues and beauty and truth and such like, which again a simple child can detect and point to and say that this is true, this is mine, this is the true history passed on to me by my father who is dead. I don't think this person knows what punctuation is. Yeah, they really should be introduced to the idea of commas and full stops. Page 26. It just keeps going. To betray the true history, to imply our fathers had passed to us the false coin of the false history as our glorious inheritance is the ultimate betrayal, and it is in rejection of this betrayal of our fathers that we identify and reject the false history of the non-fathers of the wreckers, murderers, etc. from outside of history, the dismal room outside the grand and meaningful museum of world history filled with monuments, etc. built by our fathers. Our duty, our inheritance to maintain this inheritance and reject a history that the murderers and wreckers insinuate is the true history, the real history, but which we ourselves know for certain is the opposite of true history. It is the false history and the false coin that diminishes the coin inheritance of the great history of our fathers and their coins and inheritances, etc. Oh, hey! Wait a minute, come back here! That was a lot of fun to read. Utter nonsense, but very fun to read. Why is this guy running away from me? On the other hand, why am I chasing him? Well, I must admit it makes a nice change from the usual way around. Yeah, it does actually. Ooh. My vengeance needs blood. Henry James. I love that he signed it. Return of the Master. Oh, it's a movie. The spoils of Poynton mine at last. What? Who's that? No, it can't be. You're... crunching, slippery flesh noises. Nobody appreciates the classics. What slippery flesh noises sound like? What's a slippery flesh noise? Another mangled corpse. But how? If only every aspect of this case weren't suffused with such exquisite ambiguity. I wonder where the hat guy went. Is this some kind of private cinema? Decades of mouldering promo posters molt off as I pass by. It feels like I'm the only person to be in here for years. And door? Oh! More literary adaptations. Okay, we'll just... Night Clown! Theatre sealed as a historical document for the benefit of future generations. Well, as a future generation, I just wish they'd dust. What exactly is this place trying to preserve? The desk in the office is slightly less cobwebby than anything else around. On it I find a shredded copy of Clarice's zine, and a flyer for the Rivertown Historical Society. Well, I did want to visit some tourist stuff while I was here. Okay, I didn't learn anything from that, but the next place I go will have some answers. Oh! Okay, I'm in a different place to where I thought I was going, and I didn't see where I am. After wandering a while down alleys, I eventually trekked down the Rivertown Historical Society. It's pokier than I was expecting. Ah, I see. We opened up the ability to go to the Historical Society, and that's where we went. But I guess it's plusher on the inside. Glass bird eyes stare back at me from every corner of the room. Is this history? That owl looks so fucked up. Hey, it's Drinky Bird. Therefore, I have sailed the seas and come to the holy city of Byzantium. Welcome, welcome, lover of history. Welcome to the Museum of Mechanical Birds. Man, if that was a real museum, I would so go there. Are you kidding? Museum of Mechanical Birds, I bet would be fascinating. Yes, yes, more than just drinky birds. Though they form the firm foundation on which our fair town is built, we must strive to see beyond them. Move beyond them, as our fathers did. Yes. Although there is also a lot of Drinky Bird, you know. The immortal golden bird, glory of changeless metal. Well, plastic, ha ha ha. But the tradition remains the same. Alive, vital, living, unliving. Images of grace, images of fear. Machines of burnished gold adorned the great court of Byzantium, and their function was to terrify, to demonstrate wealth and skill, and suggest these things might be turned upon the viewer. Ha ha. Ha ha. Everyone's terrified of the tiny clockwork bird. Ooh. Skull. Oh fuck, that's a bit scary. This statue here is a bit scary. Where am I going? Oh. Dead end? Okay. Oh. Oh, I could go down here. Anything hiding down here? Ooh. Oh, the wallpaper has little birds on it. I like that. Okay, nothing around the back. A beautiful tradition that continues on today. Contemporary mechanical birds include the military-industrial complex, video games, and the internet. Yet what more might we find by following this river to the source? Contemporary mechanical birds include the military-industrial complex? And video games? Oh shit, this is getting a bit spooky down here now. It's getting... oh, it's dark. Oh, it's literally getting darker. Oh no. BB, I don't know if we're safe going this way. At points of widening income disparity, similar icons are always required, and so my father, decided to ache our novelty amusements factory into a new direction, one which could catch shape and manifest the shape of history, new birds for a new age. Yes? Then what happened? Alas, the factory burnt down after the construction of the first prototype Drinky Bird Mark II. The town was never the same, but I still think we'll catch the culprits someday. Ha ha ha. Won't you put your name and address in the guest book? Commemorative t-shirt? Ashtray? Mug? Sorry, It's a mechanical bird thing. You wouldn't understand. Man, I'm never gonna wear this shirt. Who was that watching me from the window? Okay, I didn't learn anything from that, but the next place I go will have some answers. Okay, bug depository. No, we already went there. It's, street market time. A town's secret history is at the junk store. That's what I'd say if I hadn't accepted my own rat-like impulse to dig around in piles of used clutter by now. Still, you find things out. Did we find things out, though? That guy was creepy in the Historical Society. He scared me. Entering crate mode, I rummage and discover cookery books, bits of wire, machine parts, old video game consoles, used medical textbooks with horrifying illustrations. The search goes on. Elaborate on the video game consoles? Anthologies of inscrutable political cartoons, mushy golf balls, mushy golf balls? Old newspapers with rambling letters to the editor from a concerned citizen. Rubber spider. Gah! Scratch that! Regular spider! Underneath the bought dolls, I pull out a box of ancient Drinky Bird figurines, but whatever strange alchemy once made them drink has long departed. Sweet bird of youth. Oh my god, a Drinky Bird that can no longer drink? Such a tragic figure. Nobody glances at me. That's me in that painting! Nobody glances at me as I explore, which is possibly some roundabout way of asserting vendor's dominance. Well, there's no sign on the warehouse in the back to say it's not part of the sale area. Into the warehouse we go. Ads incoming in under a minute, you have been warned. I wonder if they keep the good stuff back here. Fragments of decrepit industrial machinery are stacked haphazardly around the corridor. Probably this is the good stuff to someone. The drawers of the old office desks are stuffed with rotting mulched receipts. The header on one reads, Golden Bird Co. LLC. Are these all from the Drinky Bird place? They really tried to scale. Why did the place burn down? Old cogs and rubber casting trays. The outline printed on them seems familiar, like a face I glimpsed once in a dream. At the back of the last table I find a binder. The words Drinky Bird Mark II production notes are written in biro on the spine. I open it up and find... some kind of crazed essay about sword fighting a bear? What? We see that in the organic world, to the same degree that reflection gets darker and weaker, grace grows ever more radiant and dominant. But just as two lines intersect on one side of a point, and after passing through infinity, suddenly come together again on the other side, or the image in a concave mirror suddenly reappears before us after drawing away into the infinite distance, so too does grace return once perception has traversed the infinite, such that it simultaneously appears the purest in human bodily structures that are either devoid of consciousness or which possess an infinite consciousness, such as in the jointed mannequin or the god. Huh? Huh? What's... Huh? Is something coming? I'm scared. Where am I? Oh god, that's the person who killed the murderer. What's going on? Clarice? Wait! Fuck! Did you chop my hands off? Oh god, I'm being Clarice now. What's going on? What? Hello? What? Help! I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Why am I Clarice? Oh, I see. So was that Clarice or not? Maybe she just didn't recognize me? Attention patrons! Patrons, attention! I think I'm finally out of leads. Is it a breach of fake detective etiquette to just go home? Don't get up! Open mic time is about to begin. Please enjoy the first act in an hour of amateur musical stylings. Boing! If you take a walk downtown and find some time to look around, if you see me and I walking by, oh darling, please don't cry. Tonight we'll meet, oh god, it's these two, at the dark end of the street. You and me. Nearly getting killed is bad enough without having to listen to musical numbers about it. I've been here all day and what did I even accomplish? I'm sick of it. I'm going home. The zine committee will have to cut their losses. What do I pay my dues for anyway? Well, admittedly, the tote bag is kind of cute. Nevertheless, I'm out of here! A train pulls up just as I reach the station and I hop on board. Great, I didn't find out what happened, but that's just how it goes. That's life. That's how I'll write it up. This seat is the comfiest thing I've ever felt. It's polyester or something. They should roll me up in this when they put me in the grave. Bong! This train is now departing. The next stop is Factory. The final stop is Factory. I thought this should... Uh-oh. I thought this train didn't stop at Factory anymore. Can't get off the train while it's moving. Wait, don't kill me! Hey, where'd they go? I don't know where I am, but appear to have both eyes and most of my blood. Were those two just posers after all? A cool night breeze comes in the open door. Also, we appear to be in, like, possibly a hospital gown of some type. It's hard to tell, but it's definitely different clothes to what we were wearing earlier. Statues half submerged in ivy heap up on the lawn. An unlit factory building spread out in the distance, leading inexorably towards the mansion on the hill. That's a lot of clocks. The door's wide open. Aren't they afraid somebody might steal all their clocks? Hey, there's a mimeograph! I've always wanted one of those. Smudged carbon copies are piled ankle-deep across the floor, sternly announcing the dangers of unfettered mimeography. What do these letters say? Dear Sirs, first my warm compliments upon the previous day's Mary Worth cartoon, which I found both delightful and instructive. I have enclosed more ideas. However, I note with dismay your decision not to comment upon the increasingly outrageous price of cinema popcorn, a scourge which perhaps funds drug or gang activity. See previous letters. Decline of moral values. Rivers of blood. Can they legally call it a happy meal if eating one makes me depressed? Please print this letter. Faithfully yours, a concerned citizen. Man, these things are bleak. Wait a minute. Dear Sirs, I hope this epistle finds you well. Here is an idea for a new Mary Worth cartoon. Feel free to use. In the cartoon, Mary Worth is depressed and sad and down in the dumps about her life, the life that was promised and the life that was had in the ruins of her parents' Shrinky Bird factory, the rubble of a dynasty that never came to pass, when she starts to read a poorly printed samizdat she picked up at the record store with a sticker on the cover calling it a zine. Oof. The zine says that it's about history, and so she reads it, but it is not history, it is a bad dream and a horror story in which all the names and faces she revers from books and statues reappear instead as torturers and killers, as toadies and functionaries of a charnel house, and as she reads, she feels as though the beautiful history she adores and worships has been replaced by a lake of blood that has no bottom, and she and everyone she knows is sinking in the lake, and so is her house. It is at this point in the comic strip that Mary Worth has a grand realization. She realizes all recorded history is the object of a vast conspiracy, and that the name given to this conspiracy is that of zines. Acronym? That this conspiracy was the worm in the great apple that is history, and the reason that apple now turns to shit in her mouth, and that her life will continue to get worse and worse until the evil conspiracy of wreckers can at last be smashed and killed and put to an end. Please give me credit if you use this cartoon. Constructive feedback welcome. Yours faithfully, a concerned citizen. I did wonder if it was too good to be true that there were people who actually read these things. Interesting. Ah. Is she asleep? She's not chasing me. I should go, but this is my chance to see if it's really Clarice under that mask. This is a really stupid decision. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Yeah, we made a real mess of her face getting all the pieces inside. This way, please! Don't worry, she's harmless until you turn the key. Oh, Jesus Christ. Mostly we just hang coats on her and stuff. Hey, that's right, where'd my coat get to anyway? Oh, it's around here somewhere. You didn't really have the figure for it. It was like chasing around the kid from Don't Look Now. I know what that is. Okay, thank you. Next time I'll get all my clothes from the sexy Halloween nurse bin at Party Warehouse instead. Couldn't hurt. They turned Clarice into a mechanical bird. Oh, no, I don't want to. Guys, I don't want to. Can I not? Can I not? I don't want to. I don't want to. Can I just not? Can I just not? Can I not? I want to not go in there. Can I not go in there? I want to not go in there. I really, really, really want... Oh, fuck. I think I have to go in there. I want to not go in there, though. I really want to not go in there. Guys, can I not go in there? Can I just not? I really don't want to... I want to not go in there. Can I not? Okay, I'm gonna go in now. Hello! Ha ha ha! Yes, that's right! I, heir to the Drinky Bird dynasty, am secretly the concerned citizen whose inflammatory pamphlets had been causing such a stir. I don't really care. The sound far expected of a true revolutionary, right down to the classic cell system. Each distro or cadre knows nothing of the others, but you didn't predict what remained of the Drinky Bird Mark II technology could be used to rewire a human brain. A rocky era. Oh my god. Zine HQ, dark monies, crime into dark monies, and then dark monies back and forth from the Zine HQ. Print media cartel, Maryworth censored. Oh my god. Apple Mary. Oh my god. If this guy had watched BBC Sherlock, he'd have been a secret final episode truther, you know? Wait. If he'd have watched Stranger Things, he'd have been a secret final episode truther. I forgot that there was an entirely separate, new secret final episode conspiracy theory that happened recently. Damn. This guy is messed up. Once we infiltrated the network, it was easy. It was a shame your organization's tendrils had reached so many local businesses, but sacrifices must be made. Interestingly, they all had some sideline involving rubber horror masks as well. Coincidence, I guess. Why is that the thing you guys aren't paranoid about? And up here is you! Attention caught by all the carnage. A representative of the National Corps is sent out to review the situation. Admittedly, I didn't think you'd burn down half the town in the process. Who knows what true depravity lurks in the criminal soul? Man, I only got here today. I thought you people were the ones burning stuff down. Don't be silly. If not you, then who? Good question. Oh, fuck. Well, it's nothing you have to worry about. Just give me a second and then this body won't be you anymore. It will be a new thing that has your face and name, and we're going to use it to kill all your friends. Won't that be nice? Nurses, can you bring the blood bucket before I open her head this time? Nurses? What the fuck? You deal with it. What the fuck? Do I smell smoke? Well, I guess this would explain it. Incinerating letters to the editor light up the stairs. Just why is fire safety such an issue in this town? Smoke pours through the carpets and twists into strange shapes in the air. Glimpsed figures, vegetable outlines. I hear the pop of drinky birds exploding in their crates. Emerging and dissolving in air, reaching hands, a ghost, a staring head, a bloody mask. Is this the history that that guy was so keen on? I don't know if I get the appeal. This is the worst work vacation of my life. I can't believe I didn't even get to see the world's largest drinky bird. We didn't. Oh, no. Ah. I see. The killer wound Clarice up. Wait, don't! Is that my coat? Thank you. I'm glad you're feeling better? Incidentally, I'm just here to check in on that zine distro you were putting together. What? Was that to save me from the fire or to kill me from the fall? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, maybe that was pushing it. After a while, I made my way off the statue and took the last train home. What remained of the mansion was still burning when I left. I never found out just what happened to Clarice, but they say if you hold a zine event in a quiet country town, she will appear and not buy anything. The true horror. Okay, that was interesting. Let's move on to the next one. So that was blood of the killer, I think? Yeah. Which way to the next? Ears. Ears of the killer. "50,000 weeping men can't be wrong, Weepster." Let's hydrate before we get started. Oh. I think this is it. This is finally the time that I murder somebody. Zizi, I just wanted to let you know, I'm preparing to walk the demon's path without honor or humanity. Alright, have fun. Don't try to stop me. I'm a creature of darkness now. You'll probably never see me again. Well, goodbye. Try to put the mirror back behind you on the way out. What? What do you mean by that? Hello, where am I going? The door is boarded up. Why is our front door boarded up, ZZ? Also, where am I going and how am I going there? Oh, this way. Oh, I see. This is what she means about the mirror. That's it. I'm vanishing into the abyss. Only one word is sounding through my brain. Kill. Kill. BB, if the music from upstairs is bugging you so much, why don't you just wear earplugs? I do wear earplugs. I can still tell that it's there. It's been 3 days of not getting enough sleep. Since then, I've become more beast than human. Someone who can't be held responsible for the horrible crimes they're going to commit. So you're going to slip a passive-aggressive note in under their door? It's going to be very snippy. I don't like to do this, but sometimes it comes down to desperate measures. I'd knock on their door, but that's usually a bad idea in this apartment building. Boy, these passages are really starting to fall apart. What's back here, anyway? A man dressed as a clown sits unmoving in the empty room. At least he's not playing his records loud. Whatever happened to being neighborly? How come no one else seems bothered by this music? Am I the unreasonable one here? Is this a normal thing to do? I think it's perfectly reasonable to be bothered by loud music. What is going on there? Down the pipes come echoes from the whole apartment complex. Footsteps, voices, bump of furniture being moved in rooms you'll never get to see. Solid night ambience. Gone for what? Wait, what is that between gone and for? What is that symbol? What is going on here? We're supposed to be in an apartment building? Clothing planet. I'm a simple person who needs 8 hours straight of dim whisper noises and fingernail scuttling in order to be at my best. Girl, you're just like me for real. Is this too much to ask of other people? What about my needs? I can't believe BB listens to ASMR to sleep at night. Although I prefer soft-spoken to whisper, not gonna lie. I didn't even think there was anybody on this floor. Thick layers of dust lie undisturbed on plastic ferns. The wallpaper is on a rare nautical theme. Flesh-like sludge seeps out from beneath the door. So much for slipping a note under there. The door itself swings open as if from a secret breath. Realistically, this is a job for the custodian, but I'd still like to get some sleep sometime tonight. Where's that sound even coming from? Did somebody leave their radio on under the goo? Girl, you should be more bothered about the goo. Inside something like an instrument, I can dimly see a record turning. What kind of dark relic could be buried in the middle of all this? Midnight sex party at Dracula's house. Exciting surf instrumentals for young people by Blue D Hands and his Night Stranglers. B-side, Haunted Castle. Copyright Golden Grave Records, 1965. What the fuck? Ah. Oh, we just went in there. You just went in there, BB? BB cannot help herself. She's not smart. Too curious for her own good. Whoa. Ooh, the vibes have changed. It's suddenly ooh. Wait, no. Oh, God. The inability to move the camera independently of BB hurts me sometimes. That is a bird. Covered in the flesh goo? That can't be good. Oh God, there's more of them. Oh no. Okay, never mind. The vibes are not chill in here at all. It's just quiet now. Oh, God. What's going on? Those poor birds. Wait, this is a pile of the birds covered in flesh goo. I thought it was just the goo, but look, you can see like outline of birds in it. Ooh. What the fuck? Oh shit! It's the killer! Oh no. I'm in immense danger right now. Oh, what are you... Oh, they're not covered in the flesh goo, but they're made from the flesh goo. Oh God! Ah! Run away, run away! Oh, I got. No! Ah! Wow, sensational! Folks, wasn't that poignant? Poignant? I hate that word. Let's all give a hand to up-and-coming recording artist BB with her new song, Forced to Eat a Bird. Remember to support local talent by buying her CD. And now, the act you've been waiting to see. The horrible screaming murderers with their hot new single, Screaming, 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 Screaming! These guys really sold out after their last release, Screaming, Screaming, Screaming. Was that a cover version? Oh God. Oh jeez. Did you hear the Weepster's new song, 99 Tears? Each tear is for a different person he has strangled and killed. Wow, talk about emotional sincerity. Hey, I caught your set. Very milk can. Care to answer some questions for my zine? It's zine, as in magazine? Also, where am I? What day is this? It's just the live music, but it's like, live music? Live music. Question 1. What are your influences? There was a record by Blue D Hands and like a house and a bird, or just something abstract in the shape of a bird? Like the Holy Spirit? What? Stab magazine, Catholicism sweeps new wave? Asked for her opinion on the vernacular mass, up-and-coming recording artist BB replies, we review the top new crimes. Knives or rope? Old favorites ranked at last. Later in the same piece, he calls you the Pat Boone of singing about murder. Fuck! What does that mean? Why does everyone who writes a music zine talk that way? Well, I support your dreadful cultural ambitions, but don't you have anywhere else to put all these boxes? I was hoping these were yours. What's inside, anyway? ZZ, can I use your computer to look up something? Sure, just don't look in the other tabs. What's in the other tab? Rockadoodle Girl Chicken Real? Cement mixing videos 4 hours. Bloody Hands. Bloody Hands and his Night Strangler's fan shrine. It was the toughest case I'd ever handled, but I always had trouble saying no to a dame. How do I turn off the detective? Just ignore him. I still need to update the blocker. Bloody Hands and his Night Stranglers. Active 1962 to question mark? Novelty horror-themed surf act active in XX City for an undisclosed period of time. Released numerous albums of nondescript surf rock overdubbed with stock horror sound effects. Of interest to collectors due to recording the world's first and only Esperanto-language surf album, Nikanto and Surf, the ESP disc. Association with this label is said to have marked a turning point in the band's use of sound effects. Copies of the band's subsequent recordings were privately pressed and are now hard to find. Midnight Sex Party at Dracula's House is popularly referred to as the only surf record on the Nurse with Wound list. Copies are said to fetch high sums on the 1960s memorabilia market, though it has been some time since any have been found. No other results found for Bloody Hands. Did you mean Bloody Hands? Literally did not put that together until I read the words Bloody Hands out loud. Of course it sounds like bloody hands reaching, bloody hands coming towards you in the night. Blood off hands how to. Bloody hands to study to. Related sites, Golden Grave Records. Golden Grave Records, new age music for now people. Visit our new location, 1252 Pyramid Street, Music Gardens, XX City. That looks like the structure that we walked into after we went into the flat with all the... Sorry, the apartment with all the flesh cube. Last update, March 1997. Site under construction. Well, it's not like I really have another place to start. Yes, pretty much what I was expecting. Having fun with BB on stage. 12 super hits. Obviously we're gonna listen to it. Death, 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 death. Sounds kind of Beach Boys-y. Well, I did sometimes daydream about being a pop musician, although I also liked to imagine I'd be conscious at the time. At least the lyrics will be easy to remember. I just hope I can get rid of these CDs. Okay. I did not give it a Beach Boys vibe when I was reading it, because I had not read that bit yet. ZZ, I think I'm... Why are you wearing a tie? I just got a job! Some kind of youth group in the Beach District was looking for someone to run their email newsletter. With my knowledge of HTML, I was naturally the top choice. Now I'm officially an office lady, or OL. It's just a matter of time till I start making the big bucks and can finally pursue my dream job of becoming a gothic novel heroine. Couldn't you do that anyway? It turns out to require a surprisingly large amount of starting capital. Incidentally, BB, if you want any advice on finding a job, feel free to ask. It appears I know all the tricks. Thanks, but I seem to have my own thing going on right now. Of course, now I'm gainfully employed, I'll need to find a volunteer to run the table at the Retro Maniacs convention this week. Absolutely not! I'm busy! Only serial killers attend those things anyway. Oh, don't give me that. You hang out with serial killers all the time. I run away from serial killers all the time, not sell them merch. Well, maybe you should monetize your hobbies. Fuck! Jesus Christ. Player select, BB City Center. Oh, ZZ Beach District. I'm drawn towards the mystery character in the mystery location. Cannot select. I can select ZZ though. ZZ's journal. Waged labor. So it's finally come to this. Awful. Penance for my misdeeds in a former life? Well, nevertheless, the grey mouse of despair travels over my duvet. Another beautiful and tragic journal entry. Eventually, I'll package all these up and sell it as a bug. ZZ, the poor dead genius whom everyone mistreats. Why not get my posthumous validation while I'm still alive? Well, I'd better get to work. Positive Way LLC. All they said was that it was around the boardwalk somewhere. Can businesses be shy? Bird, 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 bird. Oh, it's gone. Why do the oysters have googly eyes? I guess it's still the off-season. Heaps of unsold beach merch moulder crabbily behind the nailed-up doors. 2 gulls on the boardwalk are trying to peck apart a plastic clam. Ah, they're plastic clams. That's why they have googly eyes. I love these seagulls. Oh, it's flying away! No! Further down the beach, I see people moving towards the water. Are they trying to surf? We don't get any big waves out here. In fact, I'm not even sure if that's an ocean. Well, it's like just a big lake. I can't believe I'm playing as ZZ. This is so weird. Towels for health. Hey, it's bored. Sassy beachwear? I still have time before work, so decide to catch up on the psychic health of the culture, as revealed by the slogan shirts at the Sassy Beachwear. I can't read it! It said something about my gamer, and then I can't read the rest of it because her head's in the way. I should get this one for BB. Let me read them! Why can't I read them? That's not fair! So mean to me! I want to read the t-shirts! Aww. The spiral stair seems older than the pier. Seaweed crunches underfoot as I head down. What's that thing they say about seaweed? It only grows above the water level or something? That is simply not true. It's seaweed. Girl, it's seaweed. It lives in the sea. That's why it's called seaweed. Well, this looks like the place. Time to launch my professional career. I've never really had a job before. Maybe they're good. I'll try to keep an open mind. Girl, they're not good. Sorry. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm the new hire. That was today? Well, you certainly got here just in time. I used to be in charge of keeping the website up myself, but I'm not hep on all the new technologies these days. I mean, HTML3? HTML4? What's next? Yes, that's how they get you. You made the right call getting me in. Luckily, I had your desk set up already. It's just back here, past the communal dormitory. This is the main office. The fax machine is to your left. As you can see, we're very modern. Are we the only people here? I'm just having a bit of a nosy round. Oh yes, of course. Officially they're all out on the away mission, but I don't think they'll mind you borrowing a desk while they're away. Ha ha ha. This is interesting. This is computer. Use the arrow keys to move around and access sites and programs. Yes. Wait, why did you hire me if you didn't think I knew how to use a computer? Nobody else applied. Well, at least he's paying me. I wonder what their site's like. I love their cursor. Oh! Red alert! Next stage of human evolution imminent! Comet Hyakutake brings closure to the Positive Way Research Unit. Get $10 to start. Free! Get paid to read email. Form a downline and get paid even more. Oh, girl, it's a pyramid scheme! Proud to announce on the 7th of the 7th XX Research Group Leader Mr. President officially draws curtain on the human experiment pending graduation to new species or possibly some form of ray. While our human selves will not survive the transition to an extraterrestrial way of life, we are serene and confident that we shall nevertheless be returning soon to spread good news about the world that is to come. Mr. President demonstrates his favorite pyramids on eve of grand voyage. Organizing large trash pickup for the big day. Members relax by hanging 10 upon the waves. Princess Di Memorial Award! No! I didn't want to do that! Something about the Axolotl's gone. Just... She's back. Look, a job's a job. I'm not running away. I'll just find that guy and try to be very clear about my career expectations. Also, I should probably ask for the money up front. I want to look at computer again. I wasn't finished. Oh, this is... Okay. This is a bit... No, it was so funny a second ago, and now it's scary times. Ooh, I like the funky carpet there. It's all oh, hi. What do you... You're alright there? What's, what you doing there? Hi. Sounds of the Sea, Volume 9. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! I didn't hear you come in. Just working on one of the organization's little revenue sidelines. But sales have really fallen off since Volume 4. I'm starting to think people have had enough of soothing aquatic mammal sounds. Well, anything is possible. Alas, you are not seeing the organization at its finest. When I think about the glory days, when the group was still together, not yet departed to the level beyond human, vanished to the next dimension, never to return. Hello! We came back! Oh my god, they came back! I was 100% sure they were just dead. Okay. Let's be BB now. Oh, that's a creepy umbrella. Let's see, Pyramid Street is out between the Rat District and the Temple of the Patriarch. That's not too far. One nice thing about this city is that everything is just a skulk away. Fresh meat? I would love some fresh meat. Just kidding. Real hair? Some policemen at the intersection are examining a pool of blood through a comically big magnifying glass. They've closed off the street, but that's okay since I can head down the side. I'm not going anywhere near the fucking cops. Ooh, I love this guy. Hell yeah, dude. Street closures. Have you seen this man? Why? Why is he... I'm assuming he's wearing a mask. Why is his mask just the map of where the streets are closed? I can't believe I didn't even check today's police shape before I left the house this morning. It somehow gets more abstract and sprawling every time. Doctor? Yeah, I'm not gonna... That guy's not a doctor. Oh, now that there's not just a bongo guy, there's also a saxophone guy? Oh, hell yeah. There's another closure up ahead, but I think I can cut through that apartment complex. Maybe? Man, I don't feel at my best today. I still can't get that tune out of my head. Oh, Melmo the Wanderer! Remember Melmo the Wanderer? That was a good play. Well, until we got killed by cops dressed as bears. Well, not killed, but, you know. Nearly killed. Okay, that's enough jamming out. Let's get on with whatever we're doing. What are we actually doing? I forgot. Junk leaflets are piled around the door of the lobby. Smiling faces learn guitar or write song lyrics that impress their friends. Nobody's been collecting them lately. It sounds like everyone's already busy. Behind the doors I can hear movement, low thumps and clangs, uncertain and irregular, like people working in the dark, or else like people practicing scales for a type of song I've never heard. Who did put the bump in the bump bump bump? And would you really want to shake their hand? Ooh. Well, funeral man, coffin warehouse. Well, it's not like there isn't some other dumb fad every few months here, like the unboxing craze. It was almost a relief when they started finding body part. Hey, isn't this the address? Fucking unboxing. Lipstick traces on a cigarette. Every memory lingers with me yet. Doo-doo-doo. Where am I? Hello? What am I? Oh, wait, no, that's... Oh, in here. Yeah. I'm sorry for your loss. Me too. Golden Grave? 1 second. Oh! You look interesting. Nice hood. Hello, hello, you must be one of the investors. Make yourself at home. Please excuse the mess. You caught us in the middle of some excitingly dynamic organizational reshuffling. 50% sale. Everything must go. Boy, these are some quality coffins. Just to avoid a comical misunderstanding here. You guys are a music label? Yes, yes, a label for the new music. This way, this way. The fuck? Oh, it's a guy like crying. Please, no more. No more venture capital. No more. No more. Please ignore my soon-to-be ex-business associate. I can assure you everybody here is 100% thrilled by our move into a more creative direction. Sure. Look at this. Case is full of cash. What you want should be right down the stairs. I admit the change in direction came as a surprise to us as well, but the invisible hand can make no mistakes. Oh, dude, not the invisible hand of the market. This guy's more fucked up than I thought. Stacks of old band merch in the basement that we found when we moved in. The copyright had expired. We just thought the name was cool. Bags of money started showing up soon after. That's how I knew that this was the start of a new age, that vast rewards would be awaiting anyone bold enough to drop what they were doing and seize the throne of cultural production. Introducing the stars of tomorrow! Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh fuck. How? A simple and delicate arrangement of wires. The breeze from our passing is enough to set them twirling, and you dance every time. Tremendous savings! Yes, indeed. And are these all, locally sourced? Oh, we've just been using whatever washes up on the beach. These are the prototype models. It'll be a while yet before we're ready to scale up production. The next step will be getting them to sing. Listen, put your ear up to his chest. Don't be shy. Doesn't it sound exactly like the ocean? Didn't enjoy that. Unidentified corpse. Can I be you yet? Oh, I can. Sometimes in my grave I sit and dream of the world I saw back in the golden age of horror-themed novelty records. Listen, let me tell you about it. Oh. Ugh! Oh no! Oh. Are we in hell? Everyone knew it was the next big thing. Every night there'd be another band, private press recordings so amateurish they were sometimes just a background hiss, like a night surf. Running, screaming, wearing masks. I don't know who came up with that. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Corpses, corpses, corpses. I was in a group called the Cat People. At the time, we all thought cat people would be the next big monster archetype, like Wolfman or the Mummy. It was an innocent time. We had a sense of purpose then. Hey, I'm a cat people. There was one group everyone liked. They had a maniac killer theme that was very outre at the time. During sets, they'd stop and point into the audience. Later on, another body would wash up on the beach. Nobody minded. We all knew it was part of the exchange. Nobody minded? Ugh. Somehow, the scene never hit it big. Things lost momentum at some crucial point. Bands split up, the money never arrived. One by one, people drifted away, back into the straight world. But I never felt disheartened. I knew the life we glimpsed was still out there, buried under history like an unexploded mine. I know that there's a place for me, underneath those waves. That was unsettling. I guess we'll go back to ZZ. You're right, that does look more professional. Positive way. Wellness and emotional health expertise. Be part of a welcoming, mindfulness-oriented community. Today. Subscribe to our Daily Affirmations newsletter from 1995. Live pray with streamers near you. Press X to support our emotional labor at the shop. You can't have a wall of text these days. It scares people away. What's with the little blobby cartoon guys? Nobody knows, but you've got to have them. Ah, the life of a web design professional. Busy, busy! I'd better go make sure the shop's up and running too. We've got a lot more traffic after buying all those podcast ad spots. That's how you know the website's a scam. Buying ads on podcasts? I barely recognize even this place anymore. Modifications are being made all the while. New driftwood suites sprouting out of every corridor. Is this what they mean by scaling up? Ah, it's young ZZ. I hear you've been coming up with some new ideas for our online store. You bet, boss. For example, fucking Orgone pyramids. Jesus fucking Christ. Orgone pyramids are all well and good, but why stop there? What about the possibilities of non-pyramidal Orgone items? Orgone weed leaf? Orgone dollar sign? Orgone video game entity? Very compelling. You know, it's rare we get someone of your entrepreneurial abilities joining a death cult. They generally prefer to start their own. Well, for what it's worth, I'd regard myself more as a temporary employee. Anyway, do you still want me to take stock in the basement? Yes, good idea. Maybe there's something else we can put up on the store there. Remember, everything must go! You know, for a startup type organization, these guys sure seem to be trying to stockpile as much ready cash as possible. Maybe I should get my CV ready again. Let's see here. Cultist training tapes. Can think of at least 2 distinct types of people who would pay for those. Affirmation CD-ROMs, expired calendars, more pyramids, etc. Whole shelves of glossy self-published books, each one proving beyond a doubt the existence of extraterrestrial life. They've never been opened. I wonder where that draft's coming from. Good question. Should we investigate? Ooh! Secret passageway? Old doors are all over the complex. They're all nailed up. The one behind the shelf swings invitingly open. Well, variants are always worth something. These are some nice corridors. It seems like a shame to let them get all seaweedy. The friendly alien posters were an improvement, though. Why frame empty canvas? It's got underwater vibes in here for sure with the lighting. Opposite of a vase. Some of this might be tough to sell. Well, maybe they'd do okay on the novelty market. Plenty retirement presents, etc. That looks disturbingly familiar. A shelf of old and worm-infested books. The words on every page have been carefully scribbled out. I'm really bad at words today. Ugh. Ugh. Cold seawater laps at the carpet. From somewhere in the darkness I hear the barking of seals. Is this the Korea track I've heard so much about? Oh, I can't go for a swim? Kinda wanted to go for a swim. I guess we're not dressed for it. We don't want to get our tie wet. Ugh, scary. Oh! Began to disappear, piece by piece, into the air until nothing was left. The clothes found by the acolytes turned into holy relics, emblems of the negative, the remains of their victims. Whoa. Fritz Track 206, Terrified Scream number 37, with a cheese grater, black hair, blue coat, name not recalled. Chopping SFX, Gurgle number 12, the one with the umbrella who came to that party, name not recalled. Licensed under Creative Commons Attribution License, Blue D Hands 1963. Okay, I don't like the descriptions of those sound effects. It makes it sound like they were actually attacking people, which, you know, they probably were. Of the missing, last moments pressed into new recordings, screams repeating over and over left on a rack in the basement of the sound effects library. Possible commercial applications? Could lease to video game companies. Ask the new hire. Oh god. Oh god, that's a lot of records. Oh fuck. Oh Jesus Christ. This was the inner sanctum of the old organization, so dedicated to negation that eventually they disappeared themselves. But you can't make a living out of that. Who's saying that? Is it someone in the bookshelves? Hello? Oh, not in the bookshelves, in the record shelves? Is it me? Is it ZZ? I don't think it is. I was new here at the time, but it was clear to me that we needed a change. A new direction. A new shape. Oh, fuck. Go back, go back, go back, go back. A new shape, better fitted for the things that we saw coming down the pike. We can escape, build a new life, back under the waves, back where there are no waves. A new house, to weather the tides of history. You can help us. It can be the start of a new world. Have you ever thought about entering upper management? Not a single time in... Ah! The board and I... Huh? What the fuck? Hello? Oh, Jesus. Masks again? These masks keep turning up. Oh! That's the leader guy, right? So, am I getting made permanent, or what? Back to BB, I guess. Eventually, Funeral Man gave me the scoop. Or is it Funeral Man? Like a name, like a surname, you know, like Funeral Man. The rest of the merch they'd found in the cellar was being sold off that day at a memorabilia event. But to get inside, I'd have to do something I swore I'd never do again. Welcome, Retromaniacs! Top quality, nostalgia wares, and other. Ask our helpful representative. I love, like, the standee of ZZ. BB's fucking face. To avoid eye contact with potential Retromaniacs, I've been catching up with the music press. New releases. BB, Death to Life. 4 stars! Review by Johnny Murder Blood. Can colour be a sound? The question, recalling fervid days of undergraduate frenzy scored to the sound of Jerry Monroe's Sally ambient techno remix, seems somehow both apropos and turgid when applied to the new release from mysterious up-and-coming musical auteur BB, yet reminds me of an anecdote blah blah blah. The Weepster, Weeping the Night Away, 3 stars. Once again an album of lachrymose hits from the Weepster, but is that enough in today's political economy? My alter ego's been releasing more material. Where did I even find time for this? Did I pass out in the shower? Luckily there are no customers yet, so I think I can slip away. This storefront isn't actually registered with the convention. It's cheaper to just set up in a closet and wait for someone to get lost. No entry. You know I'm going that way. Oh. The main hall. It's busy, but I think I can make it through if I don't look anybody in the eye or express any kind of musical opinion. I also think I can make it through if I don't look anybody in the eye. Oh god, don't look me in the eye. Actually, these people might be too busy making money to be interested in killing me. There are more suits around than usual. Exactly what are all these people hoping to buy? Rubik's Cube! Oh my god, can I buy Rubik's? I want Rubik's Cube. Oh, that guy is a Rubik's Cube. Knives! They have blood on them, I'm gonna leave. Valley of the Dolls. Wow, that guy looks like Mr. Blobby almost. Culture workers crowd around the stalls, digging through boxes of hit clips and mouldering Teen Beat magazines in search of unexcavated desires. Can mankind be doomed to repeat the sins of the past? Oh! Wah! Oh, wait, no, I remember those dolls. There's a line of vintage dolls that inexplicably look like BB. Oh my god, it's Dandy! Masks. That's... No, I'm just gonna leave you alone. This guy, hello. Caesar films here. All kinds. Little Caesar, Black Caesar, High School Caesar, Deep Space Caesar, Caesar versus the Haunted Moon Women. Fantastic value. Were the women haunted, or was the moon? Good question. Mannequins and rusty cages direct. Let's... Everyone looks kind of scary, but I assume they're just cosplaying. What's over here? Have I gone round in a circle? I have gone round in a circle. Dendy Planet! It's literally it's Dendy! Mask masks, mask masks. Mask masks, mask masks. Nice, I love it. Discount puppets! Oh, we got just a toilet? Yo, this place rules. It's got Dandy, it's got just a toilet. And it's got discount puppets. Oh my god, look at that puppet guy! I love that puppet guy. Oh, that fucking hell! I saw you looking around. Please visit my stall. If you are a true memorabilia head, you will find many rare items to your liking. I'm kind of busy right now. I like your mask. This is a circa 1975 Dapper Dog mask. Are you a Dapper Dog fan? List your top 15 Dapper Dog episodes now! What? You can't even name a single Dapper Dog episode, and yet you think it's okay to make some, I don't know, some little comment about my mask? People like you really make me sick. I think I'm going to have to dream about you tonight. I'm going to dream about climbing through your window and wrapping my hands around your neck. It's a special dream I have about people I despise. Sometimes I'm not even sure if it's really a dream. How much is the ceramic pineapple in the sunglasses? That is $400. Isn't he a delightful little fellow? I knew you had taste. Did I lose him? I feel pretty lost myself. The sound of the convention from behind the walls is muffled, slowed. It could be any year out there. The merch around me yields no clues. Show bands. Broken down displays from retro revivals long abandoned have been stuffed into the corridor. It's like being in a digestive tract for old band merch. From ahead I hear the sound of chewing. Yes, we have fourth wave ska! Excellent, that's my favourite wave of ska. Swamp Pop? Son of Swamp Pop even. Consolidating into the new cultural form of the serial killer, just as all previously existing protagonists have been absorbed into the single official figure of the policeman. Further synthesis of the two into a kind of final protagonist of history or last man would blah blah blah. This must be the business sector. Consultants are hard at work, pouring through the entrails of the culture, placing expensive bets upon the shape of things to come. Succeeding while dead! Rough. Exhibit hall. Novelty horror. Nostalgia mixed with blood. The hot sound of the kids today. Is it the drone of conference speakers that makes me feel like falling forwards? Or is there something in me that's responding to their song? Oh. But I don't like that we're in first person now. Surf's up! Why are we in first person? Oh no, it's just the plastic clams from the beach. I got spooked. It's just the plastic clams from the beach. It's all fine and good. What's this say? Be true to your school. Some credit XX City's own Bloody Hands for having anticipated the cultural shift from monster-themed horror to the increasingly popular maniac killer contemporary style. Commercially unsuccessful in his time, he is said to have eventually left the music biz for spiritual reasons. Is it because he stopped killing people, or is it because he got caught killing people? Oh god, the noise is in here. I don't like it. Whoa. Ooh. It's kind of... I don't know, it's giving Escher a little bit, those drawings on the wall. Oh, Jesus. We have entered officially into the horror portion of the game. Oh, it's crying. Why are you crying, and who are you? Oh my god, it's the Weepster! What if the Weepster is Bloody Hands? Excuse me, sometimes thinking about the harsh realities of showbiz gets me all choked up. I hear you're beginning a musical career yourself. I too would like to be a pop sensation. People call me the Weepster. Isn't that awful? But it takes a worried man to sing a worried song. I just want you to know that I feel really bad about all the horrible things we're going to do to you. I'll probably cry myself to sleep tonight, the same way I do every night. Hit it! I am the Weepster. I lead a sympathetic life. I am the Weepster. My heart is breaking on account of all the murders I commit. Day after day, I hunt down my scene rivals. Day after... It's so sad, so sad. How many more people do I have to chop apart before I get a media career? I think I have to get hit here, don't I? It's a bop, though. It is a bop. I cannot deny that the Weepster song is a bit of a bop. But can cultural ubiquity really fill the hole within my heart? I mean, maybe. Let's give it a try. Ooh. I am the Weepster. I am trying to do my best. I am the Weepster. It's so hard to be an empath in this 21st century connected society. Oh my god, he's a fucking dark empath. Won't you enjoy wallowing in my unexpected emotional depths? The tears of my career aspirations, are they enough to drown the world? Oh, I'm in my swimming stuff now. Whoa! The year is 2XXX, 100 years have passed. I have successfully murdered everybody on the planet and been inducted into the Rock and Roll Museum of Clothes. So tell me why? Why do I still cry? Could it be these final tears are for myself? Do I have any control here? Wait, I think perhaps I do. I'm steering the balloon. Pay attention to my sadness as I'm killing you! Just a second, I don't feel so. The world is the sum of the things which do not improve. If you don't stop singing, I'm going to throw up on your shoes. Each night I look up at the stars through crying eyes, contradicting the miserable bounty of the sun, and dips his beak into the chest of the dead earth, dreaming, finding there the telephone to voice the black river, flailing arm-tail endless over end on end of greenish moistened cardboard, not radiating infinitely outwards, but rather shrinking towards the center of the sky, the red, yes, the red, no! There will come a day not marked on any calendar, and we will step outside and be at the end of the calendar, and the streets shall be red with the blood of the calendar. Will you stop interrupting my big musical number? I'm the Weepster now. I am controlling the Weepster. What the fuck happened there? I can't go anywhere! Wilt thou fight and perish for the kingdom of the bird? That was unsettling. Let's check in with unidentified corpse. We cannot check in with unidentified corpse. Zizi? No Zizi. Back to BB it is then. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. What is going on here, BB? BB, what is fucking going on? Sure, I'll go this way, empty suit. Am I giving... Oh? She's waking up. Get the rubber pipe. Locals only! We don't like punk rockers out here! This is Jan and Dean country! Wait! I'm not even punk! I'm new wave! There's a new wave? So the legends were true! You should go see Mr. President. Mr. President is a great friend of the department. We get a police discount on our zodiac readings. The cops swing their attention away, staring out and seeing into the surf. It's getting late. Soon the streetlights will come on. How long was I out? Do you think they're looking for the new wave? I wonder what happened to the Weepster and Co. Piles of clothes are neatly stacked upon the beach. Maybe they all decided to head out for a swim. We can only hope. What's this? Oh! Fucking! What the? Oops, looks like we misjudged the cultural mood once again. No Age of Aquarius in this century. At least I get to go on the away team this time. Why do you look like that? Also, what do you look like? I'm having trouble even parsing what you are. Beneath the ocean, there's no such thing as history. The big fish eat the little fish, on and on, forever. Doesn't that sound nice? We were going to bring you all there, but there's no use in dwelling on the past. Maybe we'll come back up to visit someday. See you all in 50,000 years. What a strange individual. Indeed. Is there anything else this way now? Oh yeah. Nope. Dead end? Okay. That was the guy that ZZ is working for, I think? Unsure. Mystic greetings, traveler. Oh, it's you. Hi, BB. Why is your face like that? Is that a mask? Please tell me that's a mask. How goes the new career, ZZ? Oh, thank God it was a mask. Oh, management disappeared. Everyone else lit out with as many office supplies as they could carry, and I think this building might be sinking into the water. Your standard tech roll. Right now I'm doing one last round of asset liquidation before fleeing. It turns out this guy online is interested in a box of old LPs I found in the basement sector. Okay, well, I'll leave you to it. Midnight sex party at Dracula's house, Bloody Hands and his Night Stranglers! BB, you're into music now. Do you think these could be worth anything? It's getting late. I can't believe this guy wouldn't wait until tomorrow. You were the one who wanted to get these records off our hands. Besides, if someone wants to give us money, then we should respect their priorities. Gossip scoop! Funeral man found dead in his workplace, strangled by an unknown assailant. His brother, Funeral Man, also was killed. It's a sad day for funeral fans. Today's political economy is said to be wet and full of vigors. Now remember, once he hands over the money, give the all clear and I'll come trade the LPs. It's good to be careful in these kinds of situations. Yes, indeed. Why did he want to meet at the planetarium anyway? He says it makes him feel at home. Alien? Whoa! That's sick. I love it. Planetariums are very cool. Whoa. Hey there, thanks for coming out tonight. Aren't the stars pretty? Isn't it a nice night? Do you think the world is basically good or basically bad? Man, I just work here. Good answer. Ever since I heard your CD, I knew we had a lot in common. People used to say, Blue, look around. Look at how beautiful the world is. Beautiful compared to what? I live here. It's nothing new to me. I've never known another kind of world. By rights, this one should be as unnoticeable to me as the back of my own head. But it's not. It doesn't feel like that, and that's how I knew that this world was not my home, that there was another, the negative, the point of comparison. You think I'm just being lyrical, but it's true. It's a real place. I've been there. I've seen it. The counterworld, the invisible antipode. You've been to Australia? I was so flattered to be mentioned in that interview you did. It made me think it might be time for a comeback after all. I've seen so many things since I died. I can't wait to show everybody. You can go first, since I know you're a fan. Hey, come back! Did you bring my album? It's been a while. I wanted to make sure I remembered all the songs. Wait here and I'll bring it to you. You can trust me, I'm a verified seller! Is he ahead of me somehow now? Oh, God. Oh. Fuck. Can I get around this way? Nope. I may be fucked. Camera, you are not helping me right now. It doesn't matter. I've learned new words on the red earth with a red sky. There are people there, too, in the other world. They spoke to me, but I couldn't understand them. Motherfucker, you did just go to Australia. Hey, is that still the same building? Every building is the same. Every person is the same. Every sentence means the same thing. And they wonder why I started killing people. Lights out. Man, I'm not a parrot. I'm not going to fall asleep just because you put a bag over my... Dead aid. Well, here's another nice mess you've gotten us into. So maybe you both aren't ready to headline just yet. That's okay. You can stick to backup duties for now. We all had to pay our dues. What's that? That's the new wave. I thought you knew. Okay, fellas, I know it's been a while, but this is our big shot. Our chance to usher in the new. Why not start slow with a cover version? Psst, BB, I think I can untie this. BB? There's a new sun rising up angry in the sky, and there's a new voice saying we're not afraid to die. Let the old world make believe it's blind and deaf and dumb, but nothing can change the shape of things to come. Oh. Okay. We're in the goop zone again. What the fuck? That's my head! Oh, this ain't right. Whee! Whee! Wow! Oh! Whoops. Hey, did any of you bring any strings? It'll just take a sec. The wave of the new seems to have crested a little earlier than anticipated. Don't worry, I still think we can turn this gig around. Do you guys remember the chords to walk, don't run? Hello? Hello? I'm just gonna keep moving. Not fast enough, it would seem. BB's report. After clinging to a piece of driftwood, Zizi and I eventually washed up on the beach and caught the last bus home. That was the last I saw of the band. In the end, the new wave broke apart before it could do much damage. By the time it rolled away, only the sassy beachwear store would be sassy no more. My newfound music career seems to have ended at about the same time that all the money vanished from the scene. The remaining true believers spent their time on arcane factional disagreements before going underground. Stab Magazine, true heads only, no scene, no corporate. Weepster Wars update. Weepy Man's new single, I'm the New Weepster, has prompted 4 new answer records claiming to be or be inhabited by the spirit of the original Weepster, including Weepster's Revenge, Watch Out, I'm Lil Weepster, I'm the Weepster's Dad, just call me Dad, and I'm the remastered original Weepster. New schism alert. Neo Darkwave Murdercore has officially split from the horrorwave crime punk tendency and requests that they move out of his garage. In the end, the only sign that anything mysterious had occurred was an abrupt Beach Boys revival that seems to last all summer long. That one was very, very strange and very good. Let's find our next experience. How many have I done today? Is this the last one? I wonder if the activities are still happening outside. There'll be plenty of time left over for activities. Oh no, we've got heart and face left. This is the last one, and then BB will be here soon. Heart. That chair is scary. Heart of the killer. Ooh. Hydrate again before we start. Sometimes, when I wake up, there's a moment when I don't know who or where I am. The cloak of habit falls away. I look around. I'm in an alien land, a distant country, full of objects whose use will remain forever unknowable to me. And then I get up and move over to the window. Oh, I only just noticed BB looking out of the window. It turns out I'm still in the dream resort after all. Well, part of sleeping in a different bedroom is feeling like you might wake up as somebody else. I'd better start my rounds in case it turns out I'm still myself after all. Ooh. Ooh, I like the vibes of this one. Outside, it's another indistinguishably perfect summer day. Nothing is stirring within any of the other buildings of the compound. Isn't there anyone in here who has to dust? Participant survey. Please use detached pencil to fill in response. Use X to check where appropriate. Answers will only be shared with interested parties. Man, I wish they'd at least serve breakfast with these. I wish they would define interested parties. What did you dream about last night? Check as many as apply. Erotic disavowal? Collecting plastic figurines? Being chased around? Memory of particular basement? Memory of multiple basements? Whose face you can no longer recall? Arguments? Carpet warehouse? Other? Use attachment B. I think we dreamed about being chased around, memory of particular basement, and carpet warehouse. How do you feel about sleep? I like it. I suppose it's necessary. I fear it. Don't mind / neutral. Suppose it's necessary. How would you describe your condition on waking? Very refreshed. Haunted by half-remembered visions. Groggy. Require sustenance. Definitely require sustenance. And probably haunted by half-remembered visions. Have you seen this person? Think carefully. Yes, once. Never. Unsure. Ooh, yes, once. It was... Never. Not complete. A new world of exciting wallpaper greets me from behind the door. I guess they're still coming in to redecorate while I'm asleep. Today's style is the standby pop art basement. The dresser drawers are varnished shut and can't be opened, possibly for insurance liability reasons. Stock photographs of smiling families stare down at me from atop the shelves. It's getting harder to tell how long I've been staying. For a while I kept a tally, but someone else seems to have been adding to it lately. The little pipe's a nice touch, though. The sofa's covered in some hard, waxy substance that makes it impossible to lie down on for any length of time. Is this placeholder furniture? Or could it be interior design? Outside in the corridor it's quiet and still. No noise but the sound of distant elevators moving up and down behind the walls. I have to assume things will be less creepy here once this place is actually open for business, but it's hard to say for sure. The dressing room feels like being stuck inside a wardrobe. The air is still and heavy, as if smothered by too many coats. Well, I'd better see what my options are today. Heaped with ornate frocks and gowns, expensive looking but weirdly out of style, like they were pillaged in bulk from an abandoned prop warehouse. Well, at least that would explain some of the stains. Decisions. Oh shit, yeah. I've got two options. with this one. Man, these are both sort of preppy. It'll do, but maybe it's for the best that nobody will actually see me in these. Behind me, something slides beneath the door. Participant survey. Hi, I'm Participant. I love to dress up in fashions and styles. I use the X button to mark statements I agree with. My favorite are clothes that make me feel girl CEO, murder victim, fast casual, unidentifiable. Unidentifiable. In my new outfit, I feel more/less likely to achieve my goals. More likely. Wow, it's hard to position this, right? I feel more/less likely to find love. Less likely. I feel more/less likely to walk into the forbidden areas. Less likely. I feel more/less likely that my body will ever be found. More likely. I feel more likely that my body will be found, and less likely that I will walk into the forbidden areas if anybody is listening. You know, I've never caught a glimpse of whoever leaves those forms around. Maybe it's for the best. I'm never sure if I'm supposed to tip in these kinds of situations. The other rooms are already boarded up. It seems a bit much as a security measure, but I guess it's nice to have a break from the overall frou-frou aesthetic in this place. As ever, the dial-a-boy is securely bolted to a table at the end of the hall. I have no idea what any of the buttons do because I refuse to touch it and find out. Wait, what? What about Mike? Or Bob? Or Paul? Or Carlos? Or Dave? That's so many boys we could dial. But BB just simply will not let us dial any boys. The elevator descends, carrying me further into the complex. As I delicately partake of the coffee and muffins left inside, I think back to the events which first brought me to this place. Oh shit, we having a flashback? Ooh. This is interesting. Whoa, BB! Looking slick. Hey, it's Agent BB. What's up? Boss, I've decided to resign my commission as a mystery shopper. It was fun at first, you know? Paid to roam around the shopping district looking for things that didn't fit. Empty aisles, furniture that looked off-brand. Each discovery seems charged with secret meaning, a hidden transmission from the heart of the mall. Do you have nothing better to do? Would you like to make some money? Mystery Shoppers Inc. Join today. Whoa, this is abstract. I started to like the feeling of being somebody else, a name nobody knew, secret agent, invested with the mysterious authority of the consumer, passport to the frozen world of window displays. BB, thanks for another great report on Mall Zone 5, a boss. But soon I had second thoughts about the work, about renting my senses to the highest bidder, as if not even my perceptions were really my own, a tool of store surveillance, a private eye. I started dreaming about being pursued through strange malls, by figures I couldn't quite see, having signed up to store credit schemes on terms I knew I'd never be able to afford. Is that so? Well, that's a shame. I was just about to contact you about this new lead that came in. Peaceful, secluded resort seeks sample guest. Must be comfortable with free room, board, and solitude. Exciting decor. Competitive pay. How about it? One more job? One more job. Surprisingly, it's all been going fine, although I'm still not sure exactly what a resort is or what you do when you get to one. It seems to involve a lot of statues. Rooms so dense with ornament that it's easy to feel lost within them, or like an ornament yourself. Is this place just a fantasy camp for people that dream about turning into furniture? Oh, no, the painting's looking at me. I guess the real question is why they're lodging me here to begin with, given that I'm not exactly the target audience for a place like this, although I can't imagine who else would be. Swathes of plastic ivy have been glued upon the walls. The door under is locked tight. I guess it's a staff location. For the courageous, there's a pool out in the open courtyard. The windows of neighboring apartment units stare down like empty eyes from every side. Personally, I didn't bring trunks. Oh, girl, you didn't bring the swimsuit? The way in leads through one of the specialty suites. The immense white body of the marble horse takes up most of the space in the room. So many statues without heads on them in this game. Out of habit, I checked the bookshelf on my way through. Gothic romances, some kind of girl detective franchise. Couldn't we find anything that fit the theme? Participant survey. Your desires are our business. What is your opinion about cowboys? I am anti-cowboy. Without warning, a smiling, handsome cowboy walks in through your front door. Your immediate response is pleasure, excitement, fear. Fear. Do you remember the Red River Valley? Yes. Does the paraphernalia of cattle ranching hold emotional meaning to your heart? Yes, a little. Yes, too much. Prefer not to say. Prefer not to say. Next is the exhibit hall, set up to allow guests to live out their fantasies of being lost inside a boutique furniture showroom. The velvet drapes sway slowly in the breeze from the AC. Ideals for living, Dreamland Furniture Collection, coming soon to the finest stores near you. Mass production pending following user feedback trials. Mike, the firm but fair CEO of the Dream Resort. Business is his #1 love, but could there be room for another in his heart? Bob, yeehaw! This rootin' tootin' CFO enjoys lasso, yodeling, and late nights among the plains. He's said to be looking for his very own sweetheart of the rodeo. Paul, the artist of the board. Paul's creative instinct shines in the marketing department. He's brooding but deep. Will a muse allow him to complete his masterwork at last? Carlos, the zany one. Carlos can be identified with pictures upside down. Carlos can be identified by his catchphrase, hamburgers. But does his easygoing demeanor hide a sensitive soul? Tom, representing the HR department, Tom is also Prince Regent of the distant landlocked country of Aldovia. With his old world charm, he's sure to treat a lady right, but his picture says Dave on it. A lot of paintings on the wall. The face in this painting seems familiar, but no time to think about that now. There's the bell for focus group testing. I'm not sure what happens if I stop showing up, but somehow I get the feeling it's not a good idea to find out. Welcome to the experience room. Use the left stick to indicate emotions. Posable Commander Data Star Trek figurine. Oh! Roll of barbed wire. Corbeil L'Origine du Monde limited edition Funko Pop. Car crash victim autopsy photographs. Chair made of chicken bones. Liminal photograph of empty theme restaurant circa 1998. Old boxing glove on a circular saw blade. VHS player filled up with chewing gum. Guantanamo Bay souvenir shop t-shirt. Thank you! I didn't even... The one thing I wanted to click desire for, I didn't because I was too slow. Boy, the examined life really takes it out of you. All that coffee doesn't help much either. I could swear I once found a bathroom around here. Oh, but like a fat rat, peas in a pod, do-do-do-do. We just peed. Psst, what the... Psst, Hello? Are you new? You must be a fellow guest reviewer. Call me Cece. In my spare time, I edit a zine about the strange occurrences that happen in the city, many of which seem to revolve around an elusive figure I refer to as the murderer. Is that so? Are you the only other person here? Well, let me think. There's also HHII, JJ? Okay, this is getting creepy. But listen, I think I found out the truth about what's going on in this place. Oops, gotta run, but meet me here tomorrow. I'll give you the full scoop. Bye for now! I guess I should be reassured to find out that I have peers. So why does it feel like it's time to skip town? Cece is too much like me, it's scary. My phone ringing? In the night times? Where am my phone? Wait, is it the dialer boy? I forgot how far away it was. Was that the... That was the lift dinging. Fuck me! Oh, I should have gone in the dressing room. Wait, a dream. Must have been a dream. But isn't this a different bedroom to the one I was staying in before? I don't actually remember heading back to my room last night, although I put that up to a general monotony of days around here. Am I even still in the same building as the last time? No, where the fuck am I? Whoa. It's a very green room. The dialer boy last night was ringing. Was the call meant as a warning or a threat? The grinning yet impassive faces of the boys provide no answer. Oh, there were stairs there. Hee. Somehow I make my way back to the bathroom, or at least to another one that looks just like it. There's nobody around, but something glints at the edge of the mirror. Ooh, secret passageway. Oh! Now I'm looking through the painting. Maybe that was Cece watching me earlier. Ooh. A table stacked with documents. A familiar face looks back. Well, at least now I know that it wasn't a dream. Contract dossier. 9. The Spook. MBA, University of Chicago. Advanced Field Research, School of the Americas. Member of RAGMOP, a reclusive management consultancy that meets in a remote Swiss villa once a year to discuss forbidden business synergies. The existence of the Spook has been subject to official denial for so long that he no longer seems to possess any bodily form, requiring the use of a large plastic bag to get around. On the table I find a conspicuous-looking keychain and a note. The Ivy opens after dark. There's also... Hey, wait a second. I know this. This is Marcy's World. Marcy's World number 1. Audiences around the world were moved by its earnest depiction of a maiden's heart. As a result, it sold like gangbusters, and the fabled 1990s zine boom began. Marcy's World number 2, on the other hand, took 10 years to come out, cost $100 million to produce, and sold approximately 30 copies. That was when we knew the Golden Age wouldn't come back. I wonder what this is doing here. Doll made of synthetic hair. Apple filled with drawing pins. Intrigues or not, it's probably a good time to think about getting out of here. Princess Diana commemorative beanie baby. The focus testing products seem like they're getting increasingly deranged. I can imagine that actually being a Princess Diana commemorative beanie baby. I'm pretty certain that there never was, but God, I could believe that was a real thing. Maybe I don't need to grab my stuff. Well, at least it's nice weather for a stroll. Beneath the moon, the rooftops sprawl and ramble like a pleasure garden. Behind me, I hear the creak of the bedroom door. Scary. Another questionnaire seems to be waiting on the roof. Tonally an abrupt step up in familiarities. Beloved, flee! Flee swiftly to the central tower, where my secret private submarine docked underneath the compound shall whisk us both away to a new life of romance and adventure. Don't you know who this is? Look into your heart! I would also be obliged if you would fill out the departure survey below. How would you rate your stay? 5 stars. Always rate them 5 stars. Enter additional decimal places in Appendix F. Would you recommend us to a friend? Yes. What was your favorite part of the resort? Fresh linens, wallpaper, horse room, pool, mounting fear of being killed, complimentary muffin services. It's got to be the complimentary muffin services, and it's got to be the pool. I'm pretty sure I don't know anyone who owns a submarine. What's this doing on the roof, anyway? Do they get a lot of people passing through? Ooh. Ooh! Got the spook in there? It's scaring me. Yeah! Not a lot of grip strengthening those put on this trash bag arms, motherfucker! Go back to waving at people outside car dealerships! Fucking got 'em. I make it back to the courtyard pretty quick, which is surprising given how directionless this whole place seems to be. Maybe I started nearer than I thought. The ivy door hangs open in the dark. I didn't even need to use the key. More ringing. Baby, come quick! Don't you recognize my voice? It's me, the beloved, the one from your dreams. I'm here in real life. I'm waiting for you. I'm in a room in the resort. I don't know. All my dreams have been horrible nightmares. You know my name. Why won't you call it? All you have to do is call. I'm counting on you now. Which one am I? Reach out. I'll be there. I need you to call. Call me. Call. Call. Call me. Call me. Call me. I said I'm not touching the fucking dialer, boy. You know, on the basis of your questionnaire results, you really should have emotionally imprinted on at least one of them by now. Would it help if we put you in our alternate A/B tested dialer girl group instead? Not particularly. Wait, who are? Well, it happens sometimes. We do our best to give people what they want, but sometimes there's some unfortunate soul who doesn't seem to know what that might be. How about we just fit you up for something off the rack? Oh, what the fuck? Pumpkin Summer. Oh my god. And then I woke up in a nameless city, one I knew to be accursed. BB, come downstairs! I made pancakes for the Harvest Festival! It's shaped like a house, but the proportions are all wrong. These walls and furniture seem to bear no trace of earthly manufacture. So why do I feel like I've seen all this before? Oh god, this is hideous. Oh, this is horrible. The rooms wind aimlessly as though misremembered from a dream. Huge, functionless chambers branch out from the central passage and seem to contain nothing but a handful of props. Down the stairs I glimpse a darkened chamber, sprawling out at random far beneath the earth. Presumably this room is used for religious ceremonies of some description. Oh god, poor BB, she's in suburbia. From the kitchen there's a smell of burning. Somehow I can already see the breakfast nook and little island counter thing clearly in my mind. But where am I? How do I know all this? That looks horrifying. Oh god! Good morning, sleepyhead. It's me, your sister. Aren't you excited for the festival today? I know you're a hotshot big city writer now, just passing through as part of a book tour for your hotly anticipated novel, but it will be a great way to reconnect with your life-affirming small-town roots. You should say hi to everyone at the Pumpkin Festival. They say that Greg from high school will be there. Remember Greg? From high school? Is that really my sister? It's not like her to be awake during the day. Anyway, it's all coming back to me. Yes, this is my quaint hometown, although for some reason it reminds me of Vancouver. Oh god. Everyone outside is carving pumpkins in the street. Do you really get pumpkins in summer? I always thought they were a seasonal fruit, or gourd, or whatever. Those are not... I don't think those are pumpkins, BB. I used to be a big shot vampire fiction author, but a chance meeting on a plane reminded me of the importance of love and family. I've never been happier. Greg from high school was asking after you. Thank you. I wish you the best. Don't talk to me until I've had my pumpkin coffee. You could be very happy with Greg from high school. Don't talk to me until I've had my pumpkin coffee. Yes, indeed. Many people are saying this. You forgot the body on this one? Pumpkins burst through soil like corpses squeezed from shallow graves, as if the earth itself were too choked with flesh for further entry, and the living were consigned to a narrowing circle within the legions of the dead, the numberless murdered of the history of the world. I get it already! Greg from high school! Jesus! Phoebe, were you listening to that one? Greg? From high school? Are you here? It's something. This is a horrifying corridor. Something off about this house. Can't quite put my finger on it, but something is definitely not correct about the way this house exists. I don't think I'll be happy with Greg from high school. I don't think I'll be happy with Greg from high school. I don't think I'll be happy with Greg from high school. Help, help, help. I need to get away from Greg from high school. Help, 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 help. Oh, what? You think you're too good for Greg from high school, too? Yes! He looks like someone who strangles his wife in a Tennessee Williams play. Look, I have a schedule here. What if you just told me what your horrible private death fantasies are and we can make them come true? We have the technology. Nice try. But this is just like the time when I was 8 and my friend showed me a picture of S Club 7 and asked me which one I liked. And I had no strong opinions, so I just picked one of them at random and then everybody else went, ew! That's not really what I'm talking about. Wait, how about this one? Look, it's the Maniac Pixie Dream Girl! She'll make you a mixtape for when she's chopping you apart! No! Sorry, Maniac Pixie Dream Girl, I'm just not interested in you. But what about this? A high-powered office romance! BB, I need you to work late tonight! You're having dinner with a very important client. Me! Is that even legal? Just gotta bring attention. Hold on. I just need to swing back here to bring the camera back around. Everyone look at Business Dog. It's a dog that says business. Oh boy, I'm in one of these TV show thingies. I don't know what's going on now. Ooh. Oh. just keep it moving. Welcome, investors! Welcome, bon venard! What does desire look like in a world of casual mass death? For obvious reasons, top retailers have begun asking this question. Now it can be answered. Ragmop, acting in collaboration with the Consumer Survey Institute, is proud to announce the Dream Resort, a bleeding-edge romantic horror simulacrum designed to furnish you with behavioral demographic details on the love/death imaginaries of today's top youth subcultures. Special group rates available. Ask for Marcy. Wait, Marcy is in? That's right. With the commercial failure of Marcy's World No. 2, I moved into consultant work to clear the debt. That's where I ran into the Spooks people. They too were consultants, in a way. It's for you. Just say what you want. Can it really be that hard? Don't worry, it will all be over soon. What I want is... Cha-Cha the Tree Frog. What? It's the name of the frog-themed animal mascot for the Rainforest Cafe. That's kind of a deep cut. Do you maybe want the frog from the Warner Brothers cartoons instead? I don't want anything. I just think it's interesting. It's an interesting design. Don't look at me. Fuck you. Show me your desires if you think they're so great. Uh-oh. Everything has eyes. Ooh. Oh god. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Oh. Okay. Well then. That seems to have been fine. They're just wandering around, same as me. Oh god, same as me. Hooded figures watch each other in the corridors, scratch holes in the wallpaper where they can see and not be seen, leap out and drag themselves below to be tortured in a maze of secret prisons. This is the dream of the spook. You know, it always bewildered me when people said that they liked Marcy's World No. 1, when it seemed like such a put-on to me, so calculated. But what could I do? People told me what they liked, and I believed them. So I kept doing it, but then people didn't want it anymore, and it turned out they didn't even know just what they wanted. The people I trusted to know, to tell me, so that I'd know what I wanted too. And so I became a consultant, to find out what people liked. Oh. Fuck. Just so you know, this is a real violation of my employment contract. What's with the tower? Maybe it's a panopticon. Everything we recorded went into the spook's memory. Survey results, sales receipts, interrogations, secret photographs, phone calls, final breaths, final wishes. Captured data bleeding and transformed inside the night mind into something else, a glimpse into the desires of the age. The sex dreams of a bodiless serial torturer or the desires of the age? What else? Just like in a romantic movie, sometimes the thing you're looking for was around you the whole time. To be told exactly who you are and what you want. Wouldn't you like to know for sure? Wait a minute, Marcy, hold up. You don't have to go in there. I mean, I liked Marcy's World No. 2. You did? I mean, I couldn't get the CD-ROM to play, but the Kathy Acker interview was good. Evie, you can come with me if you want. You can know things about yourself that only the advertisers know. I'll take my chances. Well, it's the privilege of youth to never have to recognize yourself. But maybe you'll want someday to be told exactly what it is you wanted. You might find yourself trying to come back here, in your dreams. Oh, the guy. Fuck, it's not over yet. And then I woke up. The hotel had been abandoned. The shoddy construction materials of the dream resort were already collapsing back into the forest mulch. Weary of my travels through the country of desire, when I got back home, I decided to do the opposite. And spent the day playing video games instead. You won't last 10 seconds in this game, my lord! Oh my god! Phew, that is definitely the one that has had the most emotional impact on me so far. There have been scarier ones, there have been funner ones, but that is the one that definitely hit the most. Oof, let's exit. I don't want to go to the exit. Let's hit up the face of the killer, the last one. Act 1. Oh my god, this one has 4 acts? Right, okay. Run fast, comrade! The old world is right behind you. Wayne Gretzky. What? What do you think it means? No time for that now! The killer could be anywhere! Oh, okay. Who was I talking? Oh, that was the TV characters, I see. What's going on here? I am going to hazard a guess that this is BB having a dream. She will wake up soon. I hope. I've lost. Is there anywhere I can go? Oh! Oh! There are people. It's hard to believe all these houses used to have people living in them. If the killer appears, I'll shoot them dead. Killers can die just like everybody else. In her vast nest of wood and corpses, the killer is hatching the world that is to come. Once we're inside, kill anything that moves. Hey, I recognize this place. This is the old urban cenotaph. The killer has infiltrated all of our most beautiful institutions. Look, masks and costumes of all our leading statisticians and celebrity car salesmen. My god, there's nothing sacred. Cogs and things. What are they for? As though the whole of civic life were one machine built by the killer over centuries, assembled in silence for some dark purpose yet to be disclosed. Boss, you're depressing me. Ooh, this is creepy. The portrait hall of city fathers is a memory of better days. Hey, isn't that... Oh! What? Listen, did you hear that? It's probably just the wind. Come here, baby. Kiss, kiss, kiss. But they say the killer lives in this place. There's no such thing as the killer. It was all made up to help sell life insurance. You know we're all alone down here. Well, maybe you're right. Charles, can you stop breathing down my neck like that? Charles? Oh god. Oh my god, that's BB! I have had a mounting suspicion that BB has in fact been killing people this entire time. Unit 12 to base control? Hello? Is there anyone around? Or maybe just since she got that bird thing put in her. Listen, it's BB. It's the killer. She's found us. Hello? Hello? Can anybody read me down here? Is the mission still going okay? Over. She's gonna get me. God forgives. BB kills. New Moon Video LLC. Copyright. Damn, BB. Why'd you kill so many people? They asked too many questions, right? Are you guys going to help me here or what? Gee, I never thought we'd find ourselves inside the faculty tunnels. Our neglected academic careers must finally be taking off. They don't even get good TV reception. It was all just a movie. What are we doing here, guys? Was this whole building really left unlocked? According to the charter, all graduates must be able to pick up their diplomas directly from head office if there are no living staff members left to pass them out. Alright, these guys all got wiped out by the killer, didn't they? How about Dr. Blood? Decapitated Sunday. For real? I owed him a term paper. But that doesn't mean he died unfulfilled. Oh no, this is a different place. This is where BB was going to college, I guess? Okay, everyone load up. Credentials are important in today's job market. I read an editorial about this. Great! Bachelor of Phrenology? Looks like most of the good ones were taken. Bachelor of Numerology? Bachelor of Game Design? Trophy earned, completed 3rd level education. I will take the game design one. Well, I guess we're graduates now? Isn't New Orleans town seem kind of dead? It's National History Day, so all the stores are closed. That's how we were all able to get the day off. Oh, right. Where are you guys working anyway? Well, I'm a courier for Kniferoo, the new subscription box service. Sign up now to get a hand-curated batch of fresh knives in the mail every week. No questions asked. Secret meat? What? Atrocity Man 3, Atrocity Harder. What about you, Claude? I find bloody horror tapes at thrift stores and sell them to HR departments. Apparently it helps executives get in the zone before big meetings. Or R.I.P. Weepstar! It's a growing market, so competition is fierce. Some of my rivals have started breaking into people's rooms to film their own new product. But I have a good feeling about my find this week. The 400 Blows. Sounds grisly, right? I think it's one of the guinea pig series. Man, even the bars are closed. Is National History Day a bigger deal than I thought? I hear fireworks outside, so at least somebody's still having fun. BB, you're in all those horror films. Maybe you could hook Claude up. Keep telling you that's not me. That one is the other BB. Really? Cool. How many of you are there? Look, you know the way characters in a movie series can sort of change definition over time? Like Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster, or Dracula and Dracula's monster? Some time ago, I accidentally starred in a direct-to-video horror film known as Bloody Night 4. I guess I did well enough on the direct market that other studios started making their own versions, with the BB character returning as a different actress every time. Likeness growing ever more abstract. BB only shoots twice. BB and the Black Mask Club. BB reserves 9 chairs at midnight. Wear a red dress for BB. BB kills them all. Until gradually the character itself began to blur, mutating through proximity to murder into a visual shorthand for that murder. Its symbol, its source. If you meet BB in the road, you're dead. I try not to take it personally, but it's not like they're paying me residuals, so I've been picking up shifts lately at a medieval-themed chain restaurant near town. The boss's name is... Pussman. I wanted to get one that said Pussy Man, but it was too many letters for the blades. You know, I can't help but notice the doors to the building seem to be locked tight at all times. And it's an exciting world of new restaurant concepts. Great job not falling in yet. This is a surf position, but we will start you at our winch tier. What does that entail? Oh, just winching it up. Winching around. And remember, hand your keys back every shift. I hate buying new ones every time someone falls into the corpse grinding, chopping, grinding machine. Your job is very simple. Food orders are prepared by the machines and then fed into the mangling device. Then all of the dark wet slurry is poured into the city sewers, and the cycle of business repeats. Your job is to reach way, way into the mangling device to pull bone fragments off the blades when they get clogged. So nobody actually eats any of the food? Is this one of those tax things? That's really more of a vassal tier question. One day something went wrong with the pipes. I went downstairs to take a look, and found a network of stone tunnels that seemed to predate the creation of any known theme restaurant that went down, leading towards a dark river of lymph that rolled slowly onwards, underground. Pipes hung from the ceiling, seeming to draw it upwards into the houses above. Did it still do those chicken platter deals? I couldn't tell how far it went. Personally, I'm more of a burger dough fan guy. What about you, Max? Where are you working? I get paid 2 cents a comment by one of those websites that just posts pictures of car crashes next to garbled, vaguely menacing headlines. Swedish women want you to know about this! 100. Max left a comment. So true, bestie. How come you're the only one of us with an actual media career? Well, I guess that's that. See you all in the workforce sometime. Seems like some people are forgetting the duties they owe to society. Why are you talking like a cowboy? Listen, as the closest thing this town has to youth culture, we have a civic responsibility to stay up and party on graduation night. But everything's closed. Not everything. It turns out some of the other guys from our year are holding a house party later tonight. All we need to do is skip this train and get the next one out to Mansion Gardens. Ooh, fireworks. Ooh, that's a scary bird. Where am I? Oh, did I come around that corner? Am I going this way? Yes. I'm not a fan of that. Oh, no, don't like that either. I'm scared. Hey, here you all are. What's with the monster outfits? It's safer to be feared than loved. I mean, if you say so. When you said you were all going home to change, I assumed you were just being, you know, dressy. This neighborhood seems sort of ritzy. Do we really know anyone who lives here? Don't worry, most of the old mansions have been chopped into apartments now, like everything else. Oh, right, okay, I understand what's happening now. I thought, why can't I move and I can just move the camera? It's because I'm in first person as— what the fuck are you? As someone else now. Someone who was watching BB from the window. That's terrifying. But they do say there are a few still occupied by descendants of the original city owners, insulated in there against the years, growing paler and stranger with each successive generation. Ray, did you actually get invited to this party we're going to? Art is a universal invitation to experience, Claude. Hey man, it's me, Carnosaur. I was in your social studies course, I think. These are my associates, Andy Warhol's Dracula, and Gazoo, the thing forsaken by God. Come in, everybody's welcome. Hey, I like your BB suit. Thank you, I worked hard on it. Feel free to hang out, just stay out of my dad's room. Oh, they think I'm dressed as BB, but I'm just actually BB. Psst, BB! Yes? Doesn't this party seem kind of off? Well, ordinarily I'd say yes, but I've already spent the last 4 years hiding from maniacs and mostly talking to myself. So I've decided, from now on I'm going to be the new BB! Confident and sophisticated, the life of every party! She's a head taller than you, though. The new economy, blah, blah, oh god, that's... Hello, enchanté, greetings! Gee, everyone here already seems to know each other. I wonder if they all belong to the same vocational track. This is my experience of being in a room with multiple conversations. It's just so overwhelming. I can't keep track of anything. Glass crunches somewhere in plush carpet. A chorus of whoops come from the TV room. Everybody's piled onto a couch, laughing and watching the History Channel? Sure, enjoy the History Channel. Found a door. Can't go in it though. Hey, someone else dressed as BB! Glass wraps rattle from a distant slamming door. Low thumps, hushed giggling, the sound of running feet. I wonder if those older guys are chaperones. They don't seem very good at it. What's that noise? The oh god. It's the empty lot from the museum. I need to not be in this party. I still haven't even talked to anyone yet. Well, everyone seems pretty busy. I'd like to be an ingenue, but I'm not even sure what they do besides perish of tuberculosis. What is the real party? Maybe someone there would know. Oh, people are talking about the real party. I can't believe you brought it. Now all we have to do is find a TV. This party's gonna rock. At least I'm not in that horrible loud room anymore. Oh god, someone's just as the nurse. CQ, 111, 110, 1100, roger that. Jeez, how many plug sockets do these guys need? Dude, come on, let us use the set! We bought Virtua Fighter! Sorry, we're in the middle of something. Oh, they brought video games. Racing Lagoon? What's your t-shirt say? What are you guys watching? Rehearsal tapes for the new season of the Immersive Theatre? They're putting on Dogs! Ezra Pound's fascist response musical to the success of T.S. Eliot's Cats! Apparently it's never before been staged to completion. I thought the theatre only ever did the one play. Some people say it's time for a change. Hey, I really like your outfit! Thank you, I'm BB! I can see that. Who are you for real? Still BB. Haha, I admire your commitment. Why not come into where the real party's going on? So what internship did you get assigned? Did our school have an internship program? Of course! You just fill out the form from the careers department. Wait, slow down. Our school had a careers department? So what were you intending to do after graduation? I guess I always just assumed I'd be found beaten to death in an alley somewhere. Okay, there's a small detail of the fact that, like, Baby and her friends are just shorter than everyone else. It's just, like, very relatable to go into, like, a party or just any kind of group thing and just feel smaller than everyone else. Not literally, just like, you know, I don't belong here. What the hell is going on? There's no future in that line of work. Meet my friends. Robert is in finance, while June is apprenticing as a BTK consultant at Lockheed Martin. You consult them on sandwiches? Anyway, it's pretty crazy to finally be graduating, right? I think we have to figure out what we're doing with our lives. Do we? I don't think so. We've always known exactly what we're doing with our lives. More drinks? Yes, absolutely. Fill her up. Act 2. Party night. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, things have got... Oh, Jesus Christ almighty, what's going on? We gotta get out while we're young. Cause tramps like us, baby, we were born to run! All my new friends are so nice. I can't believe I waited so long to penetrate the mysteries of social. Where's everyone going? I have more opinions about zines. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why, those fireworks are loud. Let's put on some music. Woo! I like everybody's masks. You all look like real murderers. How charming. How fun. Hee hee. Commence preparations. Next step briefing begins. Announcement Hall A. Will the commencement speech too? Hey guys, we got to go. Let's build a future with the energy of youth. Together! Who's giving this talk anyway? Historical tendency. Wow, didn't they use some sort of minor threat? Seats. I wonder if I'll have time to grab more of those little sausages before this starts. Oh, it's too late! Hiya, kids! Hiya! Oh, it's so great to see so many eager faces! What a turnout! Yes! Let's start with a quick question. Who here thinks the Empire ever ended? Boo! No way! Say it ain't so! Well, it's always a thrill to meet the true believers. Unfortunately, empires always end. It's what they do. So perhaps we should say instead that the restoration of a greater imaginary empire has never finished. Call me Mappy. You may know me from my popular 1980s video game career. I retired early and bought a big house, but nobody wanted to visit my big house or listen to my increasingly hammy and truculent political opinions. And so I sat there with the lights off, watching people drive past on the road outside my house, and imagining what it would feel like to shoot them in their cars. Until inevitably, in this way, I began to develop a grand theory of history. I realized that we needed to go back to rejoin that sacred continuity of force severed from us by revolutionary turmoil, back to violence sanctified by myth, when one could be a Gilderoy upon a holy quest instead of just some asshole strangling kids in the parking lot behind the stop and go. Folks, I know many of you agree, which is why we started Shadow the City. But is a way back really possible? The answer is yes! We fight to restore a legitimate claimant, a bold figure ready to reclaim the vacant throne of history. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the last descendant of Charlemagne, the present king of France, the Dauphin! Now, under all your seats, you'll find your baronial coronets and a loaded pistol. Pardon me, excuse me, sorry, that button brick, you know how it is. It's definitely getting to be that stage in the party where sticking around is an incredibly poor decision. I don't know what else she said, sorry. I've been making lots of friends here, so we'll be okay. This is the power of the UBB. All we have to do is inform the others and then stylishly, dynamically hide under a pilot coat somewhere. I thought I told you to stay out of my dad's room. Man, take it easy, it's a party! Did you think you called us spy or something? That's right, confess your crimes! It's no good, she's too tough! We need to bring her to a black site for enhanced interrogation! No, that's okay. What? Oh my god! Hey, that looks like fun! I love army games. You know, my uncle was a soldier in one of our inscrutable wars of occupation. He told me what they'd do to prisoners they caught. Now, how about you be the insurgent, and I'll be the defender of humanistic values? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, Christ. Oh, fuck! Hee, don't worry. I used to practice this on rats. Open wide! What happened? Wow, I guess we blew up a power station. Don't worry, the backup generator will come on in just a sec. I'm just gonna keep running. I am just gonna keep running. In directions. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. That's a picture of me. Keep running, keep running, keep running! Oh god, the blurred wallpaper. Blurred wallpaper, I don't like it. Door? That's a horrifying door. Why did... Song of the Funeral Men. The illustrious protagonists of history have been decanted from their amber tombs to point as the figureheads of the world that is to come. Preserved through the long years at the bottom of the grease-trap buckets of various regional fast food franchises, nurtured and replenished by the vital oils that is not dead which can eternal fry. What? Everything's dark, I can't see. Okay, we're going this way. Oh, Jesus Christ. Um... Help? Oh. Oh! Chomp, chomp, chomp. Crunch! And who do we have here? Why, it's Napoleon the Third. The bitch is back. A fine vintage. Crunch, crunch. Chomp, chomp, chew. And nobody here is Anastasia, the whittlest Romanoff. She looks pretty picked clean already. Nobody will notice another quick bite. Ah, fresh meat. No, 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 no. Oh, fuck, oh, shit, oh, fuck, he's gonna get me. Okay, I can jump now. Why am I not jumping when I do that? Hello? Huh? Jumping is weird. Oh my god, cherries? Oh man. Wait, you guys can't jump, can you? Come on. There's gotta be a way to escape them. Okay. I can do this. I can help. Oh my god. I know I keep failing to jump there. Oh, fuck. Ah! Maybe I can't outrun them. Maybe I just have to get caught. Or maybe I can go... No. You know, video games really did make us do it, but nobody will ever believe you. Crutch. Oh god. Please stop bludgeoning us with that! That was a rare minted box copy of Mario's Cement Factory! Ow! Gee, I guess instead of Dark Souls, we should have gotten good at murdering women. What happened to games for change? That party sucked. Where'd everyone disappear to? Let's all just turn in early so we're fresh tomorrow. Psst, isn't she taller than before? I wasn't really paying attention, but apparently that's the new BB. You know, that really is a great costume. I'm a big fan of the BB movies, but don't you think it's a cheat that she never seems to die? I mean, really die? Headless, limbless torso washes up on the beach, so chopped apart that they need a specialist to tell what species it used to be style of thing? You know, sometimes the DVDs come with little feedback cards inside. I was thinking more about making my own cut. Huh? Hello. Hi, BB! BB, we wanted you to know, we've changed our minds. Mandy and I are pro-murder now. It's the hip new thing. We think it's far out. Hold on, what are you two even doing here? You were decapitated. You forget that we are medical experts. They say that at key moments of history, the dead can be seen walking the earth again, as though at such points the world itself had lost track of any precise distinction between who was left alive, or why. If you run into any members of the living, say hello. Tell them they don't know what they're missing. What does that say? Servants' quarters? Can I not go in? What's happening here? Oh, the door was open, I see. Gee, I hope none of those burning apartment blocks were mine. I just got my things organized. Who's this? Must be an understudy. Kid, could you fetch me some Zimas? It's getting pretty hot inside these symbolist god monster costumes. Guys, can I grab BB here for just a sec? Act 3, stage exit. What is going on? Now it's a first-person shooter? With no ability to shoot, I might add. Oh god, the shooting's automatic, I hate it! I can't not shoot people! Ah! I mean, I guess I can not point the gun at them. That's my one bit of agency, is to not point the gun at people. Huh? What the? Oh! Oh! Oh god. I didn't mean to, I'm so sorry, it was an accident, I just wanted to walk in this direction! Yeah, the bird thing, I don't know. I guess they felt we needed a mascot. At one point we tried commissioning a mechanical one, but there was a fire. Hey, why am I telling you this? Captive audience? Ha! Hey, it's Mappy! Hiya, kid! Hiya, hiya, hiya! Boss, the new act seems like a terrific success. The comment cards are in and they read, help me, ah! Wait, what are you all even trying to accomplish? Like, is this a coup? I kind of thought the theatre controlled the city already. Actually, we're all more like contract workers. The owners of the city have managed to insulate themselves so well against history that they no longer believe that it exists. They get Francis Fukuyama, but still they dream about it, and in the depths of their seclusion, the dream resembles a nightmare. A tangled procession of ceremonies and masks, conspiracies and motiveless coups and murderers in hidden rooms. And so that's what we stage for them, day after day, to soothe them in their dreaming business. How do you like our new sign? History is a nightmare, and loving it! And handing out rifles to drunk college grads, it gets them involved, they feel like part of a process. Hehe, and it's not like we're completely irresponsible. See? These are prop guns, they're not even loaded! Blam. Fucking hell. Boy, what a party. You did this, didn't you? I'm tied to a chair. Yes, but it all makes sense now. You were there when the night college was wiped out, and when our supply houses in that hick town burned down. Have you been after my job from the start? You even took over my movie franchise. That was supposed to be my side hustle. The BB movies, and nobody remembers who directed the first one. I don't even get residuals! Oh, run away, 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 run away. Oh my god, no, run away. Wow, I love when the camera... Oh god, I'm gonna get caught. Oh! Did you think I got all this arts funding by being nice? I've made more theatre kids than Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark! Hello! Got me! I'm done for! Nice try. Prop arms bloody. Incidentally, delivery like that is why you only got 2 lines in the civic play. Yeah, well, I never even wanted to be in your corny play. I had my own plans for that week, my own cultural ambitions, but nobody ever bothered to ask me what they were. What were your ambitions, BB? I wanted to do a colour issue! Don't you point that thing at me, young lady. What did I just say? You see, that's how you do a death scene. You grabbed a prop sword. Situational awareness is very important in this line of work. Oh shit. Fuck! Well, what are you staring at? Help me up, would you? My goodness, who do we have here? I am Bosso, you idiots! Bosso! No, I don't think so. Director Bosso is right here. But you don't look anything like her. I wonder why Bosso hasn't caught back up yet. I hear people moving behind the curtains on both sides. A soft grunt, the scrape of props, low creak of old broken winches. Isn't it a little late to be changing the sets? Oh, gee, oh, okay, this is gonna be very unsettling. It's gonna keep moving around. Oh, fucking pops! Fuck! Restricted policeman area, prepare to die. Hold up, fellas, this one isn't wearing a mask. Are you undercover? Say something in cop. 10-4, spread him. Oh my god, it's a mirage! Telling you all it's a... This one checks out. It feels good to be out of those dog outfits. Jing, I thought mine suited me. Look guys, I made a necklace out of ears! Creativity is what makes us human. Ooh. Penis. Mission accomplished, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Is there an exit around here? I want to guard it. First, we have to report to the CO. The crucial stage is yet to come. Hey, good work, guys! Looks like you've managed to catch a dangerous criminal. We did? Yes, indeed. BB here has been a person of interest ever since the case of the mysterious theater a few months back. I wasn't sure whether you guys remembered that. It's been a busy period, but I'm sure we would have gotten around to you eventually. Ha ha ha! Boss, we found the thing. Well, there's no time like the present. Let's take a walk. If you can't find justice, it'll find you. You might notice some new decor around here. We've been forced to put the theater under police control following the attempted uprising of armed killers. Who gave those guys real ammo anyway? Well, we did. Of course you did. You might notice some new decor. Fuck. Go back. Go back. Fuck. Can't go back. Can't go back. We have great things planned for the first season of Police Theatre. Now I know what you're thinking. Young people want their serial killers to have more of an unlicensed indie feel. I used to be pretty alternative myself. Check out my K Records tattoo. Dude, where are we going? You see, Blossom always thought she was the only one who knew where to find the owners. She was wrong. They told me too, whispering through the static on my Dick Tracy communicator watch. That's how I know the city tires of an age of horror, dreams instead about an age of law. It's good news. Sometimes I feel so happy I can't stand myself. When I am too full of joy, I think how little good my health did anyone near me. Come on in, boss. Police dog followed the trail in here. Bark, bark, bark. What is that? Civil legitimacy. Bloodhound. Just a precaution. Killers go crazy for the smell of blood. Now, you go first, and we'll watch and see what happens to you. The air in here has the sour aftertaste of someone's breath. Veins beat slowly in the walls. Are these the corridors of power that everyone talks about? We don't need a running commentary. Oh. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lumpy chair-like animals scuttle by, unseeing. Involuntarily, I recall dark legends of the city's past. That at some point the town fathers began interbreeding with their own real estate portfolios. I push on past the dripping chambers. Fucking disgusting. Ugh. Fuck. Man, if I live through this, I'm going to climb into a bathtub and never get back out. At least I've decided what I'm doing with myself after college. Behold the marble temples of the law. Now, keep going towards them or I'll shoot you in the head. You know, when I was younger, the history of the world seemed like an endless series of police actions. All those squashed peasant revolts, interminable centuries of torture, beheadings. I thought, wow, how did people back then put up with it all? Surely they must have been tougher than me. Must have had different bodies, ones that couldn't feel as much pain. I sure wouldn't have been able to live like that. Not me. Not for a moment. And so I joined the police force, because I was so sensitive. Oh, I could have been walking this whole time, I didn't even realize. So I became a cop and quickly realized there was no such thing as sensitivity, that everybody could be made to feel the same degree of pain. And history seemed to me a nightmare, worse than before, and I thought, great, amazing, I've matured now for sure, I've really grown up. Now I've peered into the true depths of suffering that make up the world. I'm stoic, realistic. At least now I know just how bad it can get. Oops, and every time I said that, I'd find out the truth was worse and worse. An ocean of blood that went down forever, and as I looked into it, I discovered the higher dimensions of police work. I found out that the capacity for happiness was finite, while the capacity for misery was infinite, and that waiting in the bottomless pit of infinity was the unspeakable policeman known as God. If you wanted a universe of bottomless artificial suffering, you could have stayed home and played video games. This way I also get a pension. Well, here we are. I wonder where everybody is. I get it. They're busy people, city founders. They probably want us to let ourselves in. Please attend! Please attend! You see, they're calling us up already. A grand new age... Where's BB? A grand new age of municipal cooperation is about to begin. Let's all go get the keys to the city. You may have lost BB. Please attend! Cough, cough. Did you all do your reading? The marble tombs are oddly brittle, slick, and wet to touch. You would want to meet anyone who lived here. It's like walking through a tonsil stone. But then you look, that guy's too busy spieling to himself to even notice I got away. The more I see of this place, the more haphazardly it seems put together. Stately columns piled in heaps. Buildings with no doors or windows. I guess it's just ye olden style, but furniture showroom. Horror world, masks and party supplies. Ask about our skeletons. Used Draculas. Cough, cough. Please sit down. Make yourselves at home. You all are the young leaders of tomorrow. What the fuck is this? Just remember, no cheating is allowed. Do your best. Let's start with an easy one. Question 1. When was the horror genre invented in English? Cough, cough. That's right. The answer is 1651. When Hobbes in his Leviathan boldly presupposed a terrifying universe of undirected violence, the better to contrast with that emerging condition of directed violence known as the state. And so it was that the realm of legitimate violence produced also a realm of illegitimate violence, the kingdom of politics co-eval with the kingdom of horror, two nations sharing a border, trading back and forth, images, ideas. Boss, he's getting political or something! A kind of power-sharing agreement in which all were to attain dual citizenship, never allowed to be certain just which nation would exert the final claim. And it worked quite tremendously, only, doesn't it seem unfair that horror should always remain a silent partner? Something glimpsed in photo, documents, the imagery of editorial cartoons, only to tastefully recede into the background once again? Don't you think it's time they have that to them? Shut up. Wait, there's someone else? Oh god. I thought the terrible secret buried underneath the town would be more terrible. This is the single least threatening room I've been to all day. Did I just get lost? Maybe it's a sublet? The thing is, I know from cheaply made horror tchotchkes, most of the stuff even my sister couldn't sell. Moldering non-union bogies flap sadly from the shadows. Ghost. I'm tired and covered in blood and missing my shows. I wish I even knew which layer of fake city I was on by now. It's like this town was built on images of itself instead of bedrock. You know, it may well have been BB. Well, I have to admit the theming grows more inventive the further I get. The rubber mummy room gives me vague flashbacks to civics class. Is it someone's birthday or what? And down here is... Oh. Ah, it's here! It's here! You with the bird! Hands above your head! What? It's puppets! Oh! 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 Strange Town, number 9, special murder issue. Cat, right. Okay. Let's go the, oh, fuck. Being dead's not so bad, BB. You never have to second guess yourself. The sun is raw material for the grand structure of history. Could there be a nobler aim? For what is truly good must be eternal, and vice versa. It's been great for my career. I'm thinking of becoming a Vocaloid. Police action! Police action! Fuck! Come back here! I have more folksy monologues! The first rule of making zines is never talk to the police! Oh. Void. It's not the kind of thing you want to fall into. I wish I could tell if I was dead yet. It might save time. Oh. Fuck. Me. Okay, let's go in the killer door, I guess. Okay. Oh, fuck. Hi, hello, nice to see you. Hee call me Baby Bird. That's right, call me BB. Ha ha ha. Hey, I remember you. Didn't I once kill you with a shoe? Let's not dwell on the past. What's important is the world to come. Hee you hear it? Gorged on corpse fat, the killer prepares to regurgitate the future in his own dread image. Distracted and slow, for once vulnerable to mortal frailties. Interesting, right? Why are you telling me this? What? I am the baby that always denies. Besides, we shared a piece once. Think of me as the still quiet voice of inner conscience. Hee. Listen, this is just for defense, got it? Catch the thought. Oh, I feel great. This is just what I needed. The others were just holding me back. They never appreciated my mixed CDs. I've always been the smartest one in the room. Natural authority flows from my hands like smoke. When the owners see, they'll make me king for sure. That's the life for someone sensitive like me. Columns and things. The finer shit. I knew it. Faces from the history books. Everyone I ever looked up to. They're here, living underground. They all know my work. They've been waiting for me here. Watch out! Watch out! I'm on the trail of a vicious killer. What? You do, mister. Better watch your back. They say that he hates cops to pieces. Aha! God, what am I doing? What am I doing? These guys have a higher kill count than the International Monetary Fund. I wouldn't think I'd be able to shoot it out. It's bad luck to pick things off the floor. Some of those corpses seemed familiar. What am I doing? Has there ever been a horror film where shooting the monster worked? It's very dumb. Oh. What are you looking for? Shoot him already! Don't rush me, you little shit! That's the end of the new! You shoot him if you're in such a hurry! You're the famous murderer! I've never killed anyone! Intentionally, that I knew about. Oh, damn. The chariot of victory goes forth, drawn by the two horses of victory. How exalting it is to fall under its wheels. Behold, the counterworld is born, opposite of all that is, the death in life. It looks pretty much the same as before, actually. Just in different colors? That's a negative for you. Still glimpse on moonlight, reflecting unchanging. In mathematic terms, it's technically an inverse, cough cough. And that's it? Everything you guys did? You remade the world and the only thing you wanted to change about it was the color scheme? Well, sure, what else is there? You all stupid? Listen, look, it's not good to be too critical. You shouldn't meddle with the laws of history. Darwin and stuff. Private water park enterprise. So are we all dead? How would anyone be able to tell? Oh. I'm not sure I can get used to being a blonde. Epilogue. Dear Zizi, how are you? I am well. I hope you are having fun at the convention. What is a Toho? In my opinion, you picked a good weekend to get out of the city. Folks, the results are in. Please welcome the new city council. Strangleman, Miss Strangleman, Strangleman Jr., Gore Vidal, First Person Shooter, Lady Monstradamus, Tsar Nicholas II, the Exquisite Corpse, Hyperchop, and returning, Dr. Bosso! Bosso, you're looking well. Divulge to us your skincare secrets. A life in art keeps the spirit young. Things are otherwise pretty much back to usual, or possibly more so. After that first night, the few colors seemed to fade, but maybe I just got the new colors seemed to fade, but maybe I just got used to them. Nobody else seems to notice that something happened, so I've been trying to keep track of all the changes in my zine. Circulation continues to drop rapidly. Tammy now a fitness center. Certain types of cereal rebranded. Sexy green M&M, now wearing a hood and rubber boots in promotional material. Animatronic skeleton from Judas Priest's Turbo Lover, now secretary for the interior. Anyway, since downtown is still partly on fire, I've had to call in an arcane family favor and have been staying with Aunt and Uncle YY and our cousins in the suburbs. Oh my god, we're actually in the suburbs now? Much conversation concerns current events. The first night there, Aunt and Uncle said what was happening had been no surprise given the way things were going these days. The second night, our cousins showed up to dinner wearing bird masks and said they'd gotten into a podcast which explained why everything that had been going on was good. On the third night, I found all the knives in the house had been sharpened. Aunt YY kept on weighing me and our uncle and was reading from a cookbook called To Serve Man. So I've been trying to get out for walks as much as possible. The suburbs are fine, but all the right angles throw me off. It's like living in a crossword puzzle and not being able to see any of the clues. Trying to detect a secret order in 200 streets named after trees. And so quiet and still that it's like even the houses are asleep. What do the suburbs dream about? I haven't been here long enough to say. Hopefully it's something good. The backyards are fenced away, but at bits you can look through and glimpse some new place, open and uncertain, in the chance intersection of a wall, a roof, a vacant lot. As though still folded up inside the world, there was a different kind of negative. Anyway, I will leave you on that peppy image. Enjoy the convention and don't worry about me here. After all, the one good thing about history is that the worst of it is probably over. Sincerely, your correspondent BB. That's horrifying. Horrifying note to end on that. Oh my god. And that was the last one. Should we see what else remains? Through the exit. There is the bonus rooms. Those are so far back. Let's go through the exit. I'll go through the exit. Maybe I'll make my way back to the bonus rooms. That was heart, that was face. Oh! All the, oh no, they're still here. I wonder if they, oh yeah. There was someone stood here saying this is the last one though, and now there isn't. Bonus rooms were so far back I don't know if I can find them. think it was near here, right? Yeah, it was near the drool. Was it before? Yeah, it was here. Bonus tunnels. Enter at own risk. I'll take that risk. Loading. Bonus zone. Watch out for spoilers. Leave a none on. Press menu to leave. Okay. Music zone. Ooh. That's a nice music. Shoreline's a nice music. We can put Weeps of Lament on. Yeah! Hall of Paintings. This is where all the different paintings from the game are. Ah! Hall of Guys. Wow! I don't know if we're gonna read all this. I need to be finishing up very soon. Mechanical drinky bird possessed by an evil metaphor for history. The killer does not seem to think or perceive in any way we'd recognize, guided instead by mysterious Kleistian intuition. Its goals remain unknown. Originally created as a mascot for the theatre group and modeled after a mysterious recurring bird-headed entity in the work of Alfred Kuben. In this way, the killer can be described as a kind of vengeful symbolist equivalent to Mr. Met, although probably not out loud. Okay, that was good stuff to read. Outside the major capital, she must construct a subculture identity from whatever comes to hand. A chance encounter with the BB Buell version of My Little Red Book caused BB to change her name and become New Wave, despite never being able to figure out exactly what it was that this entailed. Z's and polka dots seem to be involved somehow. Has an exaggerated sense of XX City as a cultural backwater, despite the area's many fine gift shops and crematoriums. Many people on first encounter read her as some kind of talking bipedal mouse, which is perhaps an unconscious exercise in mimic camouflage. Okay, I'll be reading all of this now. Hall of single-use BB animations. Aw, Tammy. Aw. I miss Tammy. Whoa! I didn't even see some of these. There's so many! Whoa! What? Why was she dressed as a vampire? That's great. Having fun with BB on stage. Nice. Hall of the Porting Company. Huh? This is great. Harry Hart Games Limited. Yeah. Just about the company that ported it to PlayStations. Mappy! Who was this guy? Mr. President. You were weird. Hall of objects, carpets, and wallpaper. Wait a minute. Hall of Unity store assets? That's hilarious. Didn't I see something that said Hall of... Oh, I guess I'm in the Hall of Guys. Hall of mob characters. Hall of objects, carpets, and wallpaper. Wow. Okay, I'm done in here now. That's enough. That's enough bonus content. What? This isn't where I normally start when I exit to load out. Ah, I see. I exited out here. Maybe we're done now. I hoped I would get to meet BB, because they keep saying that BB's gonna drop by. But then I went through all the games and BB didn't appear. Maybe that was something specific I had to do. Or maybe she was just never gonna be here. You know? Maybe it was all a lie. BB's just not coming. Oh, we're right back at the entrance now. This is where we first came in. This was really good. I liked this a lot. I'm gonna get to where the bears were. Get killed by them. That's the end. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. This game is very, very, very good. I enjoy it a lot. I recommend it. It's a bit spooky, but it's not too scary. I'm a little baby and I didn't get too scared by it. But yeah, I will be back. Maybe even tomorrow. I might do a stream tomorrow. I'm gonna try and get myself a schedule together now. Because I've not been having a schedule for ages and it's annoying. I don't like not having a schedule. So, I don't have a schedule yet, but I'm gonna try and find myself one out soon. I'm probably gonna be back tomorrow. And you know what? Do you know what we're gonna be doing tomorrow? We're gonna be starting Pokopia. We're gonna be Pokoping with life. And I'm really looking forward to that. It looks so good. I can't wait. I want to be friends with all of the Pokemon. But until then, thanks so much for watching. Look after yourself, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!